The midway point of the season has officially come and gone. Teams have had 5 games to figure out their teams and make the necessary adjustments. And now, District is here. The Sulphur Springs Wildcats entered District play on fire, winning each of their last 3 games and sitting with a record of 4-1. Now, with a week of rest and preparation behind them, they'll be looking to open the new season with a bang. Community has similar plans, also coming off a win and a week of rest last week. Both of these teams have plans of extending their winning streaks and starting off district play 1-0, but only one of them will be able to get it done.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media for another week of Sulphur Springs Wildcat football. If y'all have been hanging out with us all season, thank you so much and welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, I'm Tyler Lennon, and we are joined by a very special guest. Ryan Humphreys couldn't be with us tonight, but we have Principal Mohan, a.k.a. Coach Mo. Coach, what's going on?
Hey, I'm excited to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're very excited as well. Again, we've got a great matchup here tonight. Your Sulphur Springs Wildcats come into the district opener with a record of 4-1, winners of their last 3. I mean, they're rolling right now.
They are rolling. They're going up against the Braves tonight. Braves are a wing T offense. They got an odd front defense based out of a 50, so we're looking to attack, get on top early, come out strong, and I think with the off week that we've had, I think we're polished and ready to go.
Yes, sir. I think it came at the perfect time. We've got a ton to get into here in the pregame portion of the show, but before we go any further, we want to give a big shout-out to our pregame advertiser, Shelby Gamble. Shelby Gamble with CBJ Custom Apparel is your East Texas corporate sales rep for CBJ Custom Apparel. She takes a customer service approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and non-profit organizations. Give her a call at 903-348-4382 for all your custom apparel needs. Like I said, we've got a ton to get into here in just a few minutes. I don't want to make you wait too long. Everyone's favorite part of the pregame show is Hump's Keys to Victory. We don't have that tonight, but we have something very special in place of it that you've prepared for us, Coach Mo's Moments of Momentum. So we'll be getting to that in just a few minutes. But I kind of want to talk about it again. The bye week came at a perfect time. You know, it stayed relatively healthy for the pre-district, but, you know, you are, like any team, a little bit banged up and everything.
Absolutely. Liberty ILO played us hard 2 weeks ago. We had a couple of key injuries. D went down with a concussion. We had a couple of guys go down late. And having that week off where they can get healthy, not have a pressurized practice was key for them, and the trainers have done an excellent job this last week.
Yes, sir. For anyone that can't tell just by listening to us, we are out in the elements tonight for, you know, like once a season it feels like we don't get to be in a press box tonight. We're out in the stands, so obviously you're going to be hearing probably some wind, probably the crowd, and of course we could possibly run into some internet connectivity issues. So y'all bear with us. We're going to give y'all the best product we can tonight. But Coach, what are you hoping to see tonight here in this district opener? Obviously you want to start with a win, but more than that, what are you hoping to see tonight?
Offense come out strong, get on top early, especially against a wing T offense. They're trying to get 3.5 yards in a cloud of dust, eat up clock. So defense, securing the edges, getting strong up front. Obviously they're going to be tough up front. They're physical. They come off the ball. And in the film study that the guys watched this week, that's what they've noticed. So staying low, pad level, and just coming out strong.
Yes, sir. Real quick, because I know a lot of your moments to momentum are going to be pretty detailed. I don't want to talk about too much stuff and make you give any of that away. So I think if y'all are okay with it, do y'all want to run right into Coach Mo's moments of momentum or moments for momentum? To momentum? There we go.
Hey, we'll go ahead and get into it. So our moments for momentum tonight are the buck stops here. The defense has got to stop the buck sweep. That is their go-to play for the Braves. They love the buck sweep. And the buck sweep is simply they pull both guards. Play side guard is looking to kick out. Backside guard is looking to seal on the play side linebacker. But on the play side, that play side offensive line is trying to wall everybody off. And so the second point is to secure the edge. And by securing the edge, what we're trying to do is be physical at that 5 technique, not give too much ground, and then that outside linebacker, when that guard's coming to kick you, you have to hold that edge right there to not widen it out. And then lastly, the backers have to stay over the top. With that wall coming down, with all those down blocks, it's a gap scheme. They have to be over the top of those down blocks so that when they do spill it, they're able to make a play. And then on the offensive side, we have to stay 50-50. Talking with Coach Faircloth this week, he communicated that the play action pass is our go-to touchdown play. Obviously, Skylar over the top. Brady's got an excellent arm. He can run like the wind, Skylar Lewis, and so Brady's got a heck of an arm to overthrow everybody on the backside, and Skylar can just catch up to it. And so by staying 50-50 is important because when you have success in the run game, it opens up that play action over the top.
Yes, sir.
And then a big night for Cameron Johnson. I call him Cameron the Hammer Johnson. If y'all are tuning in against Liberty Ilo, he came in a pivotal role.
He was huge.
He truck stick. I mean, y'all probably saw me on the sideline. I got pretty hyped when he ran over one of the DBs on the back end and got excited. He was awesome in that game. So it's his moment to shine tonight. He's getting the start, and he is a powerful, physical runner.
Yes, sir. Each week we give a player to watch, and I mean, it's got to be Cam Jefferson this week. I feel like
it's got to be. So that's our guy that I'm going to be looking at, number 22, Cameron Johnson, and then. The last point on the offensive side is the safeties aren't safe. Coach Faircloth is going to utilize motion. He's going to motion to run and motion to pass. But when he's motioning to run, he's looking at the safeties on the back end. They're a two-high team, and so he's looking at that play side strong safety to see if he's going to come downhill and support the run. And if he does, then he knows that we can get over the top of him. And anytime you have Skylar or any of our wide receivers one-on-one with a DB, with Brady's arm and his accuracy, it's going to give us a lot of success on the back end for a big score.
Coach, I've been waiting all week for these, and they did not disappoint. Y'all don't go anywhere. We've got a ton of stuff to get into for the remainder of this pregame show, but first we want to hear some words from our advertisers.
My name is Shelby Gamble, your East Texas corporate sales rep for CBJ Custom Apparel. At CBJ, I take a customer service-centered approach to apparel decoration, merchandise, and custom designs for businesses and nonprofit organizations. I will work side by side with you throughout your embroidery, screen print, or sublimation project to ensure everything turns out great. Choose from our selection of high-quality materials and watch your business shine. Give me a call at 903-348-4382 for all your custom apparel needs.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us here tonight on Front Porch News and Chaz Media. Again, not in a press box tonight, so you're going to be able to hear, the crowd, the wind, and hopefully we're not having any internet issues or anything. Before we go any further, a player I want to give a shout out to, one was, I think, I don't want to say the surprise player of the first half, but Wyatt Watson has been incredible so far, and today I heard was his birthday, so big shout out to Wyatt. He's been great through the first 5 weeks of the season, but I think tonight we're going to see a big game from him.
Absolutely. He's a great slot receiver, excellent hands, and he is slippery when he gets in space.
And he's also a player who, from what I can tell, hustles very hard. He's giving it all every single play, whether it's picking up a block or whatever it is. I mean, he brings it every single play.
Absolutely. And it's no different in practice either. The coaches have commented on his effort in practice, even in the off week.
This was a game last year. Sulphur Springs obviously did beat Community in that one. But we kind of saw a different thing from the Wildcats. It wasn't a ton of passing yardage. Brady Driver was excellent on the ground, but I'm curious if you think we're going to see something similar to that. You obviously said you were hoping for a 50-50 on the play call, but
yeah, anytime that we're running the football, Brady, he has the option to pull it with a lot of his read keys, and so if the defense dictates that, he's going to run. We've seen the power package over the last couple of weeks and some of the big wins. He scored in the red zone by getting a jumbo package in. And him just running downhill, he's a very powerful runner.
He is.
This week, sort of the tight end is going to be pivotal with an odd front defense. We're wanting to be a little bit more balanced on the play action side and on the run side. On the play side with the tight end, we were able to get a down block on the 5 technique. They've shown on film to play loose with their outside linebackers, and so by them playing loose, we're able to get the edge a lot quicker. And so if we can get them coming downhill, then Wyatt on the slot receiver side, it just opens him up that much more.
Yes, sir. Producer Corey is very impressed with Coach Mo tonight. This man is a coach. Of course he's bringing it.
I've coached a long time. I went over to the dark side in administration, but I've been loving it. Being the principal at Sulphur Springs High School has been a blessing to our family. We love it here. And but obviously once a coach, always a coach.
Right.
And so when you start watching film, the coaches have been gracious enough to grant me huddle access. So I've watched some of the games and just commented on the different things. And I've been several places. So
how tough is it to be on this side of it, where of course, like you said, you're loving being in administration, loving the principal role, but from a former coach perspective or from a coach perspective, having to be up here and just watching now, how difficult has that been for you?
Well, this might be the first time I haven't been on the sideline.
I was about to say, I think you've been on the sideline every week.
In maybe 20 years. So it's I guess we'll just have to find out. But I'm enjoying this. This is awesome. Being with the fans and being able to watch the game from up here and just comment on what we're seeing. But yeah, that's to me, starting fast, being physical, not waiting to get punched in the mouth to see how we're going to respond is key for me tonight.
Yes, sir. I will say, you mentioned, liking being here in Sulphur Springs and everything. Kind of get to see firsthand tonight, being in the stands and everything. The crowd travels very well, it feels
Absolutely.
like, and we're seeing that firsthand tonight, being in the middle of everything.
And not just tonight. We saw that against Liberty Ilo 2 weeks ago. We had more fans in our stands than they had on the home side, and so a lot of our fans commented on that they would have liked to have had some of the seat back chairs that they had on the home side, on the visitor side, just for them. But we do travel well. I will say that.
Yes, sir. That's kind of always been the case. I do want to talk about, we've mentioned it already a little bit tonight, but tonight being the district opener, how important is it to start fast in district play?
It is important. Getting the first win in district just allows you, I guess, to loosen up a little bit more, to have a little bit more freedom just in play calling going forward, and scheming different teams going down the road. Obviously, securing a playoff berth is the number one priority, and then winning a district championship on top of that would be awesome.
Yes, sir. Kind of looking at, again, what we saw in the first half. Not a ton of weaknesses per se with this team, but it feels like they have struggled starting games, kind of getting off to some slow starts. What are some things you can hopefully see that might help in that regard?
Just building that confidence. I think in the off week, watching a lot of film, having some more meeting time with the players, the coaches getting to focus a little bit more on the details of a game plan. They've been able to watch film on community for 2 weeks now. So I think they're going to show a little bit more preparedness and a little bit more urgency coming out. And that's what we're looking forward to. Yes,
sir. We mentioned community kind of runs a wing T type of offense. For a team, especially once you get to the 4 or 5A level, you don't see a ton of that. Can that sometimes in itself create problems, just that it's something you're not used to seeing all that often?
Yeah, it can. You have to be very disciplined. You got to burn your eyes through your keys. So, this week our linebackers are going to cross key in the backfield, and so they can't get fooled by any motion with the wing back. They've got to keep their eyes disciplined. Our safeties are going to be burning the eyes through the wing back. And so obviously if the wing back is going down, if he's blocking down, then they're going to come up on the run. If they see him release out or go vertical, then that means it's pass, and so they've got to keep their depth. Their favorite pass play is the boot. They're going to do that off the buck sweep. They're going to boot. You're going to see a drag with the tight end and a post with the wing back. Any drop back pass, their favorite pass is a post wheel. So their open receiver is going to run the post, and usually it's to the boundary. Their H-back is going to run that wheel up the sideline. So just being disciplined up front, not getting fooled with any of the eye candy in the backfield is going to be key for our defense. Wall is out in the first half, so we've got to have some guys come in and support in that role. Seeing that good young talent. We talked about it off camera. Our sophomore class is very talented. We've got some young kids on this team.
Yes, sir.
Along with the leadership that we have in the senior class. I think we're in for a treat tonight.
Yes, sir. Again, we mentioned, really rolling right now, kind of hit your stride. The first 2 games, you did win in week 1, but it wasn't maybe to the margin that you would have liked for it to be. Then you do take a loss in week 2, but 3 straight wins. And in that span, you're scoring almost 40 points a game. It feels like the offense has really found their stride right now.
The confidence just keeps building. Each player, Skylar, Brady, all of our offensive linemen, just in the pass pro, giving Brady that time.
Yes, sir.
And obviously we've seen just a carousel of running backs over the season, and each one has impressed in every game that they've been in. So I think we're just going to continue to build on that.
The offensive line was something I wanted to make note of as well. We saw, I remember in the Lindell scrimmage and then kind of in those first 2 games, something we kept mentioning is this is a very talented offensive line, but it's also a very young one. And I think as the season goes on, you're going to see them get better, get more confident, and by the time district starts, hopefully they'll kind of be where you want them to be. And I think that has been the case for the most part.
Right. Isaac and Vasquez are 2 seniors, and they've been very pivotal on their leadership and their work ethic. But obviously a standout is Johnson.
Yes, sir.
He is a beast. I watched his highlight tape last week of just the amount of pancakes that he has. He prides himself in just finishing blocks. He wants to land on top of the guy. And obviously he has a lot of schools looking at him right now. He's gone on a college visit already. So the future is looking bright.
Yes, there's something Corey and I had pointed out, I think last week or the week before, but there were a couple times where the pass rusher on his side very clearly did not want to be taking him on. No, he's been incredible. Defensively, again, they've been kind of playing better as well. I mean, they've been playing good all season, but averaging about 27 allowed points per game here lately. I think we're going to see them really here in the first couple weeks of district, maybe starting to create some more turnovers and really just holding teams to lower numbers.
Right. Against a wing tee, the key is tackle, tackle, tackle. You can't have any missed tackles, and you have to gang tackle. So the first one to the point of contact, wrap up, wait for your team to come there to get them down on the ground. Try not to give up those 4 yards if we can keep them to 3 yards or less on those rushes. Obviously, a penalty is going to kill a wing tee team, get them behind the chains. Coach Page and I talked, anytime you can make a team play left-handed to where you're taking away their strengths and making them do something that they're not used to, community has shown on film that they'll spread it out. If we can force them into that, we'll be in good shape.
Yes, obviously we're going to get more into our kind of predictions for players of the game and stuff like that. But I do want to mention from community, running back Brandon Mills Jr. was incredible last week, 155 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on just 18 carries. Got a ton of momentum. He's, I'm sure, going to have a confidence at an all-time high coming into this one.
Absolutely. They're going to feed him, and try and get him to produce for them. They pride themselves on their pad level coming off the football, and that offensive line has just as much to do with that as that running back does. And so our pad level is key. Day, that's one of the guys I look at for having a really big game. Truth, as well as Zach, those guys coming off the football, being low, they've got an opportunity to have a lot of tackles tonight.
It's funny you mentioned those three, obviously, as well as Nathan Andrews, another one.
Right.
You know, not supposed to have any favorites or anything, but each week I find myself having a new favorite from that group. They're all very good, and each week you just never know which one is going to be just at that next level.
Right. You know, with how we're playing them up front, we're going to be even. We're going to base out of a 3 technique on both the strong and the weak side, but their goal is to attack the inside via the neck of that guard, so it basically puts them into a 1. Trap is a big play for community. They're going to try and trap us, and if we're playing great technique with those 2 defensive tackles, then you're going to have a backside threat of chasing down the trap from the back end, and then you're going to have a trap killer with squeezing and pinching to that inside via the neck. So the trap shouldn't be an issue. I'm hoping it's not if they're playing great technique. And then obviously if our linebackers are burning their eyes through their cross key, then they're going to be coming downhill being pretty physical as well. Yes,
sir. I wanted to ask you, while we're looking at our defense, the secondary's been very good this year. Obviously, Austin Cheney's a beast. You've got Ty Bobby and Grayson Hardy against a team that we very well might not see throw the ball but just a few times. What is their approach in your opinion? Of course, the safeties involved pretty heavily in stopping the run, but if you're a corner specifically, where's your mindset coming into this game?
You're going to have to support the run. If you're on the wing back, the strong side, and you see that wing back blocked down, then you're going to have to come down and be in support of that run. But if your front 7 are able to handle the load to where it takes the pressure off of you, then it makes it so much easier to be able to sit back and maybe have an interception or 2.
Yes, sir. Again, if you're just joining us, we've got Coach Mo joining us. Thank you so much for joining us out here in the stands tonight. So we'll be getting a lot of being able to hear the band better, but a lot of the crowd as well. Once we get started with the national anthem and all of that, obviously Coach Mo and I will step away. But outside of that, y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I will comment real quick on our band. They had their first competition, the second competition, it's the district competition that advanced them on Tuesday in Mount Pleasant. They've done an excellent job. Obviously, they were 4th place in the state last year. We've got 160 to 170 kids in band right now. Spencer Emmer is doing a great job. We're going to be there in Mount Pleasant on Tuesday to watch them. I'm going to be there. Some of my administrative staff's going to be there to go support them, and we're looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. We had the privilege of getting to follow them to state last year and get to go cover them there, and we very much are not only hoping but also expecting to be able to do that again this year. They were a ton of fun to go cover at state last year. And, yeah, obviously don't go anywhere because we'll make sure that y'all get to see the entire halftime show for that, get to see your Blue Blazes and the band. Oh, yeah, because we're on the visitor side, they will be facing away from us, but still we'll be showing that, of course. Coach Mo, it's a nice night. It finally feels like fall.
Temperature's dropping. It's football. It's Friday night. You wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
You really wouldn't. I'm not complaining too much. Obviously, love being at home, being in our nice press box and everything. But if there were ever a time to be out in the bleachers, this might be the one.
Absolutely.
Another player I wanted to mention as a kind of a player to watch tonight, and I've mentioned him a couple of times throughout the season. We've seen huge numbers from Skylar Lewis. We've seen big numbers from Wyatt Watson even. Jackson Hare, I think, we're really about to start seeing find the end zone.
Jackson Randolph Hare. He and I had a great conversation back at the lunch table during lunchroom duty, and he and I were joking around. I call him Jackson O'Hare because of Rudy. His middle name is Randolph. The movie Rudy 44. We had a good moment, and I challenged him at the lunch table to, hey, relax, go do your thing. He obviously is a great athlete. He is very quick. He's got great hands. I think sometimes he puts some pressure on himself to perform, but when he plays relaxed, he's stellar.
Yeah, he definitely brings something to this offense. I mean, just the deep threat alone, and I think that's creating other opportunities for other guys.
Absolutely, and with the attention that Wyatt is getting, and the attention that Skylar Lewis is getting, it's going to open up the holes for Jackson to where he can have those pivotal catches.
Earlier in the night, we mentioned, coming into this season, what we thought was going to be one of the big strengths of the offense is this strong trio of running backs. And, of course, they've all been good when given the chances. But tonight we might be limited to just a Cameron Jefferson. How tough can that be, him having to carry that workload, you think?
I think he's going to do a great job. He's obviously a big, powerful back.
Yeah, if anyone's built for it, it's him.
And then you have Brady as well that can carry that load too with some of his run read keys, him pulling the football. He's been dangerous. I look for us getting back into that power package and challenging them up front with Brady to maybe give Cameron a blow or two. But that combination right there, you're looking at Brady Driver, who's a big physical quarterback, with Cameron back there. It's going to be a good tandem.
Yes, sir. Another one of the last things I wanted to get to before, of course, the guys are getting ready to run out of the tunnel and everything, and again, we'll step away during the national anthem and all of that. But for a team that's going to be as run-heavy as they are, how important is it to start quickly on offense, go ahead and try to start building a lead?
Yeah, anytime you can get up on a wing tee or slot tee team, it puts them in an uncomfortable situation. They want to play ahead. They want to chew up clock. And so whenever you can get ahead of them, then them chewing up clock isn't an advantage for them because they're behind. And so I think that is a key for us tonight, is to get up and stay up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're getting close. We've got about 7 minutes on the clock here, but I'm excited. I think this is a big opportunity for the Wildcats this year. The first 2, 3, maybe even 4 district games, you're probably going to be favored. And the Wildcats were a 7-point favorite according to Dave Campbell's this week, and I think they're going to continue to be. I think Anna would probably be the one that would be,
right,
that you might not be favored in, but it would be huge to see this team go into that final week of the season fighting for a district championship.
Absolutely. You wouldn't ask for anything better than that. I mean, giving themselves that opportunity. They're going to be going up against a wing tee team tonight, then going up against a slot tee team next week, and so having that confidence tonight would be pivotal for them going into that slot tee team next week. So, when you can put points on the board like we have been doing, and then hopefully create some turnovers, it'll put us in a good situation.
Yes, sir. So y'all can see from the camera down there, guys getting ready to come out of the tunnel. Big shout out to Chloe Copel, who's manning the mobile camera. Obviously got Jeremy DeLorge. We got producer Corey. And again, unfortunately, no Ryan Humphreys this week, but we got Coach Mo, and here come your Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Wyatt, the man. Usually he's the first one out of the tunnel, and tonight carrying the flag, it looks like.
Hey, and Aiden wasn't too far behind him. Big 70 was trying to catch up to him.
Yeah, it's a great night for football. I'm excited. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us here on Front Porch News and Chaz Media. Obviously, anytime you can come to the games, please come support your Wildcats in person. But if you can't, we would love for y'all to hang out with us. Do you have any final, I don't know what you can and can't say, but do you have any final score predictions or anything like that?
I would look for us to be 35-14 would be a nice, comfortable margin for me. But we've been scoring 40 or more points, so if we can get 42 or more, that'd be great.
See, I was going to set mine at 42 as well, again, averaging about that over during the 3-game winning streak. I was going to say some in a very similar range, probably 42 to 14, something like that. I mean, it's going to be hard to keep Community off the board completely, but I think I would feel comfortable in that range. And I think if you got that kind of win to start district play, you'd feel really good about it.
Absolutely. That'd be a huge confidence booster.
I'm liking what we're seeing, the Community jerseys. I like the gray.
It is a good look. You got the gray and the gold.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously white on white for the road team, very clean as always.
Brady and Day going out for the coin toss.
I know we mentioned Day earlier, but he's been a ton of fun to watch this year.
He has.
And then we got Grayson Reams as well.
Got Grayson going out. Brandon Vasquez with them. Mm-hmm. So we have Grayson, Vasquez, and Day. Those are some good leaders.
Yeah, I feel real good about all three of those and what they've done this year. So what was your preference? And it may have been, depending on who you're playing against that week, but do you like starting with the ball or on defense?
I would always defer. I wanted the ball coming out in the second half. I felt that that's the most important drive, the most important point in the game, how you come out of the second half, whether you're up or you're down. You're looking to put the nail in the coffin if you're up. And then if you're down, you're looking to answer and try and cut down on the score. So that's how it is. There's no more demeaning thing than going 3 and out on offense on the first possession of the game. And if we're on defense, man, that would be awesome. We'd have all that momentum going forward.
Yes, I was going to say, especially we could start by deferring, and then if you can go out there and get a 3 and out or just get the ball back, I mean, in my opinion, that creates as much momentum as going and scoring yourself.
Absolutely. Momentum, field position, all of it.
Let's see what the Wildcats end up doing here tonight. Trying to listen in, but there's not much to listen into at the moment.
Looks like Community won the toss and they've deferred.
Okay.
So we'll be getting the football.
After giving that full speech, we both agreed how much we'd love.
Hey, so let's just get it and go score.
Exactly. Again, Coach Mo and I got to step out of the way for the national anthem and all that, but then y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night.
Leading our student-led prayer tonight is senior Kat Hopper. Kat is a member of the Lady Raiders and the team and was a regional qualifier in 2023. She also has been a member of FFA, FCCLA, and Student Council during her time at CHS. Kat is a member of First Baptist Church of Josephine and is a proud member of Brave Nation.
Everybody bow your heads and remove your hats, please. Dear Lord, I pray for the safety of these student athletes on this field, and I just pray that we have a good game, that it's great, a lot of fun. I pray that these coaches don't go a day without feeling that appreciation that we did this, and I pray that everybody just makes it home safe tonight, and hopefully we have a brave win. Forgive us where we fail you. In your name we pray, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and draw your hats. On behalf of Community Independent Schools, we now take this time to recognize and honor the commitment made by the men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces in protecting our freedom around the world. To honor America, the Community High School Mighty Brave Band performs our national anthem.
for some Friday night lights. Before we get started, again, your Wildcats will be starting with the ball tonight, but we want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs. They are the elite med spa for all your anti-aging treatments. They offer Botox and fillers as well as B12 and skinny shots and more. Give them a call at 214-205-1333. And remember, getting older is inevitable, but aging is optional. Excited to see this first drive of district play.
Absolutely. We've got Skylar going back. We've got Wyatt back there in that little pooch position.
See Jackson, it looks like Chris Adams.
Jackson, Chris Adams. Two speedsters back there with Skylar, and they're going to be going towards the scoreboard tonight in this first quarter.
Got a great student section over here for you, you can see.
Absolutely. We're in pink out.
I do love the pink out. I think that's a lot of fun.
I'm going to give a shout out real quick. We have a Spanish teacher, and I'm not going to mention her name on air, but she just had surgery. She is battling breast cancer. The surgery was successful, and we've been praying for her. She's been doing a great job of just recovering, and looking forward to getting her back in the halls, in her classroom. She's been a pivotal member of our staff.
The Wildcats get ready for their first drive of the night. Again, we talked about, I mean, if your community, if you can come out and stop an offense that's been as hot as it's been lately, I mean, that would be huge, but see what the Wildcats have planned.
Starting out with a tight end. So we're in our 11 personnel out there. Andres on the right side. Grayson right behind him.
Going to give to Jefferson on the first play.
And he is running downhill. Looks like he got about 5 yards there.
I don't think I fully appreciated how much I loved being in a press box just for the view alone, being able to see.
Absolutely. We ran, we call that Packer. It's just a power run scheme, down block, pull the backside guard, try and get up on the play side linebacker, and you got about 5 yards there.
You know, you had mentioned Grayson. I love the role that he's played this year. Obviously, doesn't get to be used a ton in the passing game, but he's been great blocking.
He is gritty. He uses a lot of his low gravity force, and he comes up from the hips, and he's able to get leverage on those outside linebackers. Using some motion here, and that got us.
Yep, going to be a false start, it looks like. Give some of that, well, pretty much all of that yardage back.
Legal procedure.
Bring us back to 2nd and 10 here.
It looks like we're going to have Caden Mitchell over here on the outside. Yeah, as soon as I say that.
Put Wyatt back in.
Yeah, I know he's excited for tonight's game. Been great in the first half of the season. Then anytime you get to play on your birthday, I mean, you got it all out, you know. So Brady going to have 3 to his left. Another
we went unbalanced there. Had the tight end with the 3 set up top. Gave the ball to Cameron again. Just got a couple of yards there. Bring us up 3rd and long.
You know, something that we talked about just a little bit in the pregame show, Ryan and I mentioned this probably once a week, but, you know, Brady really is at his best when he's moving around in the pocket and then taking off and scrambling and making something happen with his feet.
Absolutely. It gets his footwork in a motion set to where it's just natural for him.
3rd and long.
Sprinting out, like we said, and they're coming back with a draw here.
And
Cameron's got the first down and more.
He's still going up past the 50. That is a play we saw the Wildcats run a ton last year, kind of just a delayed counter, and this first time we're getting to see it with Cam, but a great run on 3rd down there.
Just a sprint draw there is an excellent play call by Coach Faircloth.
Yeah, I saw that a ton last year with Malachi Rowland, who was great at it. Hopefully we'll get to see more of that from him later this season. Got Adams out there, Caden Mitchell.
Chris checked in.
Might be an empty set for Brady this time. So you did a great job. Now come get a breather for a second.
Yep, 3-by-2 set here. And he is wide open. Yep. Good job right there with Caden. They left him uncovered, and Brady made a great read there.
Yeah, and I believe, was it the last game we got to see Caden in the trick play? He got his passing touchdown.
Threw him a touchdown pass.
Love to see it.
from the 36-yard line.
Be 2nd and 1.
Bring it back in 11 personnel. Serta's going back in at tight end. Bring Cameron back in. So look to have a run-pass option here with Brady.
I feel like he's been very good at this year.
Yes. RPOs have been a pretty pivotal point in our offense. Using motion here, bringing them in.
Community does a good job sniffing that out.
They did. Had a lot of penetration there in the middle.
And he's tough to bring down on first contact. It feels like it very rarely happens.
Yeah, that interior D-line pinch there just kind of got inside the guards.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 39. A little bit too far away probably to run that signature, as Ryan calls it, the Brady's Bulls package, but
yeah, White and Adams check back in. We're in a 2x2 set.
already picked up 1 third down on this drive. Cam in motion. Screen pass out to Schuyler. Schuyler's got it.
Schuyler's got it. First down.
Now 2 for 2 on the third downs tonight.
Just a slip screen to the top side there.
Number 6, Skylar Lewis. Brought down by number 24.
Motion the back to the opposite side. Look the safety off, then come back underneath the Schuyler with a little bit of help from his O-line going out there and blocking out for him.
And he's one of those guys, anytime you can just get the ball in his hands, he can always make something happen.
Absolutely, he is a game changer.
So bring up 1st and 10 from right outside the red zone. Now Schuyler in motion. Gonna give it to him.
It's a lateral pass there. No, they're calling that incomplete.
Okay.
All right, that helped us out there.
That is a big difference. 2nd and 10.
Their coaches on the top side are not very happy.
Which, how much emphasis do you put on that play call to make sure that if you miss, it is incomplete as a coach?
As a coach, you got to be careful because the motion, he can't be going downhill before the ball snapped. That'd be illegal motion. So a lot of times you just got to trust that you're going to have a little bit of touch on that ball.
Gotcha. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. It's a give to Cam.
He's
Cam.
running.
Now we do have a flag on the play, but Cam is still going.
Yeah, Cam went down all the way to the 1-yard line, but there's a flag in the backfield, which is in the interior, which looks like it might be a holding call.
Again, Cam proves to be a very tough tackle. Got producer Corey showing us the replay over here. Yeah.
Holding on the Wildcats, going to bring us back, looking like it's going to be 2nd and 20 now.
Which I would assume you're probably in 4-down territory right now anyway. But
Absolutely, unless you can get in a 4th down and 5 where you want to maybe have a field goal opportunity, but I would say right now, even if you're 4th and 5, you're probably on that edge of field goal range. We're looking at going for it there.
Especially with as windy as it is tonight, I mean, that would be a big ask.
Yeah, they'd be kicking in the wind too.
Being said, Eric Rodriguez does have a boot.
He does.
2nd and 20.
Brady scrambling here, eyes downfield. Chose just to throw it away. Smart play
Good
by
call.
him.
I think earlier in the play, trying to get it to Schuyler. It looked like Schuyler maybe beat his man, but of course did just collapse on him so quickly, didn't really have time to.
Outside linebacker came on a blitz there. Cam did pick him up, but it did flash across Brady's face, so he had to skirt out of the pocket there.
So on 3rd and 20 here, you just trying to cut it in half, or what were you trying to do?
Make it 4th and manageable. Absolutely. You're not trying to pick it all up, but if you can get 4th and manageable, you'd be getting in good shape. And again, they practice this all week.
Right.
They have scenarios that they go through every day in practice.
Well, Cats picked up each of their first 2 third-down conversions, but
Using motion here again.
incomplete.
This will be an interesting play call right here. I know that Coach Fairclough has used Brady to pooch kick that punt.
Right.
Try and coffin corner it here, so we'll see what the play is.
Yeah, you know, if it were just a 4th and 10 instead of 4th and 20, that could be very different.
Right.
Being at the 33, don't love punting from there if you don't have to, but 4th and 20 is tough.
Looks like Coach Fairclough's looking at the play clock. He might burn one here.
And he will. That'll be our first timeout of the night.
Experienced, dedicated team are your local roofing experts from repairs to complete roofing systems. With competitive prices and free consultation, Triple Crown is the choice when it comes to roofing. Triple Crown Roofing offers the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care, specializing in all commercial and residential roofing systems. We believe in personalized service and are with you every step of the roofing process. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing, roofing done right.
7:54 left here in the first. Wildcats just burned their first timeout, facing a 4th and 20 from the 33.
Yeah, this is a tough decision no matter what the call is. Wing T offense, you don't want to give them great field position here. You know, this wouldn't be great field position, but anything you can do to put them a little bit further back. But we're lined up right here in a 20 personnel, trying to get them to jump off sides.
And now kind of dropping back into that punt formation, huh? That one inside the 15, right at the 15. Skylar's going to go ahead and grab it. So we will see the community offense for the first time tonight. But first, I want to tell you about our friends at Clayton Homes. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, their team is committed to answering any questions you may have. Visit ClaytonofSulphurSprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
It'll be 1st and 10 on the 16 here for community. We've got Nate in there. Truth.
Yeah, I'm now realizing I take for granted being able to press box, being able to see the entire field. And they're passing on first down.
They come out with a pass right here.
Yeah, after we spent half an hour talking about how probably not going to see him fast much. That's how that usually goes, I've noticed.
Yeah, obviously community's doing their game planning as well, so they're wanting to be aggressive coming out, but not too big of a gain. They got about 6 yards on that first pass play.
Bring up about 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Austin Cheney did a good job with a form tackle there, getting him out of bounds.
Yeah, always happy to have Austin back. He's a beast.
He is. Losing him, you know, we showed some of our youth in the secondary on the back end of some of those games, but he's a leader on that back end. Got a wing set to the boundary here, and they come with a trap.
The big run is going to be enough for the first down.
So the big run plays for community is they're a buck sweep team, they're a trap team, and then they'll run ISO, just a straight ISO play to try and isolate one of our linebackers to lead up on him. And like I said in pregame, you know, their pad level is key. They come off the ball low and hard. We've got Day-Day in there, we've got Nate in there, we've got Truth, and then we also have in there, it looks like Baird on the top side. That was just ISO right there. Didn't get
maybe 4 or 5-ish.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of this for the entire night.
Absolutely.
And I think when community gets rolling, I mean, they're going to be able to take a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah. You got Coach Jeter down there on the sideline. He was communicating to the D-line about pad level getting low, and then you've got Coach Page over here. He's communicating to the back end and his linebackers to get downhill and try and stop that ISO fullback coming down to try and blow it up. 2nd and 6 here. They come out in a T formation. Use some motion there.
Great job to keep the play going, but the Wildcats bring them down just shy. It's going to be about 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 maybe.
Nate had him back there for a no gain. He was a little high, And the running back there did a great spin move in the backfield to escape that.
So this will be a big third down for the Wildcats defense. Trying to keep a team like this from getting 1 yard is a big ask, though.
One of the coaching points here is ball key. Keep your eyes on the ball. You're not wanting to jump off sides. And this is what community does. They muddle huddle, and they sprint to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to disguise what they're going to be in. And it looks like we stopped them short there.
Big stop for the Wildcats defense. See Laren Vaughn in there. See Alex King, Alex the intern in there. A number of guys involved in that one.
They pinched it up front. They stayed low. And if we can play every play like that, we'll be in good shape.
Now that's right at about the line of scrimmage, so just 4th and short, and they could very well decide to go for it. It would be a risky call in my opinion, but I mean, I don't get paid to make those kind of calls.
Right.
So.
If you're community here, you're trying to be aggressive, you know, trying to keep the ball in your favor, keep chewing up clock, but if you don't get it here.
Now there is a flag on the far side.
Play. It looks like it's going to be marked short. It depends on the flag here. I don't know if we were in the neutral zone there. Usually,
to have gotten the stop alone is huge. It was their version of the with the brotherly shove. Yeah. Now everyone's running it, Corey. Can't get away from it.
Yep, offsides on the Wildcats.
And if you're a community, man, again, it was a big risk, but you have the potential of that.
Yeah, we did stop them on that.
So it moves that up, to the 43, 44?
Ball on the 44-yard line here.
Again, this offense can take a lot of time on the clock. Already down under 5 minutes here in this first quarter. Do like what I saw from the Wildcats defense on those last two plays, though.
Single receiver come down here on the bottom side of the boundary. And again, they're muddle huddling here, and they're breaking, sprinting the line of scrimmage. We stopped them right there for a big loss.
Barrett Tessing and a handful of Wildcats. Looks like Ty Bobby in on that one. Alex McCormick.
They tried to run buck to the open side there, and we sniffed it out. Played great defense on the top side. They held their edge. Linebackers got over the top, and we did not get walled off.
Huge tackle for loss. Now, if you're the community offense, what can you do to get the Wildcats defense out of this rhythm?
They're going to try and use some eye candy on the back end. Obviously, they're a second along here. I look for a trap or a bootleg play-action pass. That is their favorite pass play, is the boot. They do come out with splits on both ends, so they've got split ends on the bottom and the top side.
Any play action could be very big, high risk, high reward, I feel like, because with the way the Wildcats defense is right now, could turn into a huge sack or.
Absolutely. Nate's known for getting pressure on that quarterback. They're in the gun right now.
Pass is complete. Be able to get him out of bounds.
It's going to be 3rd and about 9 here.
Which is definitely where you want them to be if you're the Wildcats. If I can keep it 3rd and long against this kind of team, I feel good about my chances.
Absolutely. So this is where, disciplining your eyes, burning your eyes through your key on the back end. Safety's keeping their eyes on the wing backs. They're looking, like I said, their favorite pass play is that post wheel with the slot and the wing. And then on the play action, it's that bootleg. They come out with 2 receivers on the bottom side here. Still in the gun. Sprint out here.
Rolling out. And he's got it.
He did catch the football. Oh, no, he's saying incomplete.
Wow.
Out of bounds.
And that'll bring up 4th and long.
4th and long
for community.
Here.
Great effort by that receiver to have even been in that position.
We did have it covered very well. It was just a really good ball, but he threw a little late, and he was out of bounds by the time he caught it.
So 4th and 9 with 3:25 left in this first. One thing I hadn't put enough consideration into when giving an idea of a final score is, again, if they put together these long drives, going to take a lot of the clock.
Absolutely. That's why you have to maximize every possession you have. You need to put points on the board with every possession.
Yeah, you hate, the first drive was solid. He picked up a couple big 3rd downs, but of course the penalty down here on this side of the ball just kind of hurts you. But
right. We were able to flip the field. That was a good punt right there. So
Great bounce. Gets it into the 15, so we'll see the Wildcats defense for a second time. Before we do, I want to give a big shout out to our friends at Sabo Provisions. You can catch us there tomorrow, but Sabo Provisions, they go above and beyond to create an extraordinary shopping experience for their valued customers. Their store is not your ordinary men's boutique. It's a paradise for the modern gentleman seeking style, relaxation, and enjoyment all in one place. Go see them on the square and go see us tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Myself, Corey Hankins will be there. Mandy Mitchell will be doing a live show from Sabo tomorrow, so very excited for that. Again, that will be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We'll be watching Texas OU. We'll be watching the Rangers playoff game 1 of the ALDS, so y'all tune in or come hang out with us.
Yeah, Rangers fans are happy right now.
We are very happy right now.
Got the Baltimore Orioles coming up.
Feeling good.
Skylar going in motion right here. We ran Buck on our side right here. We got outside here on the edge, and Cameron is a
Huge
bowling
run.
ball.
Cam Jefferson is a beast. Again, last week in just pretty much one half of football, 158 yards, I believe it was, and a touchdown. And that was actually the first rushing touchdown from someone other than Brady this season.
Yeah, he had Stevenson leading the way on the outside here. Big first down. Skylar coming to this bottom side over here. And wide on top. Got a tight end set in.
Again, a good Cam. And he is still going.
Not one person's going to bring him down. They're going to have to gang tackle on Cameron. That was a 9-yard pickup for him.
And he's just going to get tougher and tougher to tackle throughout the course of this night.
Right. That just wear and tear on that defense.
Brings up second and short, second and 3.
Second and short. Look for a play action here. May try and get over the top.
Yeah, that's something the Wildcats do a lot, and I love seeing that. Anytime it's second and 2, second and 3, they like taking that deep shot when given the chance. And we've seen it play off pretty big, especially hitting Skylar Lewis on some bigger passes. They are going to Cam.
That is just a power run scheme there. Great down block on the play side here.
He's going to get up past the 40, moving the chains for another first down.
Our backside guard did an excellent job getting up on the play side linebacker, and Cameron's just getting right behind that O-line and just being downhill. He's lowering that pad level and keeping his feet moving, and it's hard to bring someone down that big when they're doing that.
First and 10 from the 42, under 2 minutes already here in this first quarter. Got Wyatt, the lone man on this side.
Motion in.
Going back to Cam for a third time in a row. The community defense able to bring him down.
Brought him down for no gain there.
Might be the first. I think they're actually calling that a loss, maybe.
Loss of one.
Huh?
Yeah, inside 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Going up against the wind here.
Is any part of you like, let me use this play clock as much as I can and just flip sides of the field after this?
Yeah, we're in 10 personnel now. Got one back, no tight ends in. We're in a 2-by-2 set. Brady's just communicated to the O-line. They're the pass protection. Looks like they're coming with a blitz here. They backed out of it.
Great job
brought
back,
the edges there.
And a good job of Brady for just making something happen there, but there is a flag on the field.
Face mask looks like. No, it's a hold. Looks like they called Adams for a hold on this bottom side over here.
It's going to bring that back. Be second and long.
Brought the ball all the way back to the 31-yard line.
This is what, second and 21?
Still has Skylar and Adams and Hare in the game. Wyatt's on the top side. We're in a 2-by-2 set. We've done really good with a dig on this type of call to try and pick up. We motioned out, coming back with Gator. It's our slip screen.
And Adams makes a miss. Gets past the original line of scrimmage, going to make third and very manageable now.
Yeah, very manageable play here. Adams has some speed. We call that Gator right there. It's just a slip screen to the receiver. With the depth that the cornerbacks are playing here, they're playing 12 yards off the number 1 receiver, so good play call there.
And that brings up about 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. There's 40 seconds left here in this first quarter, so it could be the final play we see here. Brady dropping back. Looking at Jackson Hare. He's got him.
Good job right there. Good pitch and catch.
Got the first down up to the 45.
Build some confidence with Jackson there. Just a comeback route to pick up the first down.
Yeah, we mentioned Jackson Hare earlier in the pregame show. Always love seeing them get him involved. Now the clock is running. They'll have to get one more play off. 20 on the play clock, 26 on the clock.
Got Grayson in there in the H-back set, 2-by-1.
Brady keep it in himself.
Brady's got room here. Big pickup for Brady Driver. Looks like we're going to be inside the red zone there.
Yes, after coming up just short of the red zone on the first drive, for the first time tonight, they will be in the Bell Concrete red zone.
Oh, not quite. 23-yard line. They fooled me. We'll go ahead and give Bell Concrete a shout out.
Absolutely. They get this one for sure.
They're doing a great job for us. Bell Concrete's helped us out with building an artificial turf or artificial surface band practice area.
Oh, wow.
They are in the process of doing that right now, and I know that Mr. Emmert is extremely excited for that. No more marching in the mud in the spring. He's excited.
Oh, we're actually bringing this one back.
Looks like it might have been a hold. It's still going to be a first down. It was past the chains. Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct. 7.5 seconds left. So we're going to get another play here in the first quarter.
Had to say that 2 or 3 times now already.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining though. It feels great out here. We're enjoying some football.
Yeah, absolutely. Grayson's still in here, H-back position. We've got Skylar up top with Wyatt. Middle of the field is wide open here. Cameron's attacking.
Another great run by Cam on first down. Ladies and gentlemen, well, we have a player down, but
community player is down, number 52.
That is going to do it for the first quarter. While we do that, we'll be right back.
We make the loan process easy. Our competitive rates and quick application process make us one of the largest in the industry. With over 30 years in the business, our team of loan experts will work with you to find the loan that fits your needs. We also offer the best furniture and appliances around with great financing and free local delivery. With low rate loans and high quality furniture, we offer a wide selection of styles and designs, plus TVs, mattresses, and much more. Just visit our showroom or give us a call. D&B Loan is your local loan specialist. When you need cash, trust a hometown business.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. I'm also the proud mother of 2 boys and an officer in Mother's Culture Club. I understand the importance of a safe and supportive community for your family. That's why I'm passionate about helping people find their perfect home. When you work with me, you get more than just a realtor. You get a trusted partner who is active in the community and cares about you and your family's future. So if you're looking for a realtor who is passionate about helping you find the perfect home, make sure to give me a call. I look forward to helping you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back ready for the second quarter. Still scoreless, but your Wildcats are driving up to the 29. Before we resume play here, I want to give a big shout out to our friends at BT Medical. Go visit their store where you can find wheelchairs and hospital beds, as well as many other necessary medical equipment. And don't worry, if you can't leave the house, they offer convenient delivery and 24/7 on-call services. Keep your business local with BT Medical, supplying equipment with care. Coach Mo, we've got about a 2nd and 2 from the 29 to start the second quarter.
Right, got the wind behind us now. Flip the field over here. We're on the 29-yard line. The safeties have played pretty downhill. It looks like what community's trying to do here is just put pressure on the quarterback. They're sending the outside linebackers, or they're backing the outside linebackers out, sending the inside linebackers. We got motion here.
Ready to
but
drop
we had
it back.
a false start. I just called it off there. We were
you
going to
did.
come back with a post because the safeties were coming, but we had a false start on the offensive line. The safeties have come to about 7 yards from the line of scrimmage because Jefferson's just been hammering them, but 9 yards a carry it seems like. So I said look for a post here to Skylar Lewis, and that's exactly what they just did, but we had a false start to
Bring that back to about 2nd and 7.
Yeah,
it's funny, Cam, again, had a huge week last week, averaging about 6.5 yards on the season per carry, but, I mean, he's at least keeping up with that pace tonight, it feels like.
absolutely.
So now, 2nd and 7 from the 34, 11:55 left in the half.
Skylar's coming to the bottom side over here. 22 has stayed matched up with Skylar. That's their best corner. He's going on both sides of the field with Skylar Lewis here. We've got no safety in the middle of the field again. They are 8 guys in the box, and Cameron is still able
to pick up about those 6 yards.
To get positive yards. Yeah. Going to be 3rd and short.
And I wonder if we start to see them.
Now we're getting the heavy package in here.
Are we calling that 3rd and 2?
3rd and 2.
They've had a lot of success with this package over the last couple of years.
We've got Truth and Grayson right next to each other. Community just burned their first time out.
Community going to use their first time out, so we'll be right back after this timeout.
Sulphur Springs is hiring home building team members. Join an energetic, collaborative team and play a part in opening doors to a better life for families across the country. Home building team members, starting pay is $20 an hour with opportunities to grow. We provide excellent benefits, including paid time off and volunteer time to support causes that you care about. Join our team and build your career with Clayton. Interested in becoming a part of the Clayton Sulphur Springs family? Call 903-439-0242 and apply today.
It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats when we come back. Real quick, I want to give a big shout out to the people at East Texas Physical Therapy. They're a provider of physical therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you will return to their facility for all your rehab needs. Again, 3rd and 2 from the 29.
Still in the heavy package, got Andres tied in on the bottom side. Truth and Grayson right behind them with Cam up close. And Brady is just going straight downhill with a good push for a first down.
And again, that's I can't remember very many times, if at all, that's been stopped.
I don't think anybody stopped it yet.
I don't think so.
For a no gain.
They have a ton of success with that. Seeing it does move the chains, another first down up to the 26. And again, we had called it earlier and then a flag brought it back, but would love to see them get into the red zone and then put some points on the board here.
Absolutely. In 20 personnel, got Grayson and Cam in the backfield, Wyatt and Skylar. Actually, 11 personnel, we got Andres tied in.
Yeah.
Pete, hit him right in the chest. That probably would have been 6.
Now, is that an RPO or a play action?
That is an RPO. Gotcha. So Brady's got his eyes on the play side linebacker there. He's putting the ball in the pocket of Jefferson. He's looking to see if that play side linebacker is going to commit to the run. Once he does, he just vacates that spot. We throw it in that hole.
And a rare miss from Skylar Lewis there. Of course, tonight it may have been his first target. We had the one on the fall start as well.
Correct.
But, he had the one catch earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, we threw a slip screen to him. He had a big gain in the first quarter. That probably would have been a touchdown there.
How much do you think when you're a receiver who's used to getting a lot of targets, a lot of catches, do you think it kind of throws you off on a night like tonight where you're just run heavy?
Oh, got a bubble snap there and went down for a big loss. Didn't look like it was a bad snap, just looked like it was a bobble snap, and it got away from him. We were able to get it back, but now it's going to be 3rd. And
this is almost the exact same thing that happened on your first drive. You get down close to the red zone, and then obviously not a penalty this time, but you find yourself in a 3rd and 20, 3rd and long.
Yeah, it's all self-inflicted wounds. I had a big first down on the 3rd and short with a heavy package, and now we're back in a 3rd down situation where we got a pretty good pickup, but if we can make it 4th and manageable,
right.
I look for us to go for it here. Adams is checked in. Wyatt's checked in on the top side.
Now Wyatt in motion. Drop it back.
And we got the wheel to Jackson.
Got Jackson Hare again.
Touchdown.
Jackson Hare.
Oh, it's going to be an illegal block. We got a blindside block on Skylar Lewis.
Wow.
We'll see if the touchdown counts.
If it does, it's number 1 on the season for Jackson Hare, and it's a 36-yarder. Okay,
maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, okay, I think it was a football on the other side because I saw the same thing and I kept waiting for it.
Skylar peeled back and he depleted the guy of a huge block, so that's where my mind went. But touchdown to Jackson Hare.
It is number 1 on the season for Jackson.
So we communicated that their favorite pass play was a post wheel, and we come back with a post wheel there. Skylar with the decoy, and Jackson was wide open.
And your Wildcats take a 7-0 lead, 9:45 left in the first half.
Chevrolet, we have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We are proud to offer an extensive selection of new and used vehicles. Our knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. We also provide a top-notch service experience with our state-of-the-art service center and our award-winning team of certified technicians. We're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats that we are even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give us a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay. Go see Jay.
Somebody got to get you on one of these. And we're back. Your Wildcats take a 7-0 lead on a 36-yard touchdown pass to Jackson Hare. 9:45 left here in this first.
Great play called there. We came with a post wheel. Skyler got over the top, was able to get the corner to vacate, and just wide open there on the sideline.
I believe that was the 21st touchdown of the year for Brady Driver.
Big kick right there for a touchback.
Going to see community for just the second time tonight. Before we do, I want to tell you about Cody Drug. They provide a unique and personalized experience that big chain pharmacies just can't match. They also offer vaccines and B12 shots. Me and Chloe and Wynn got B12 shots yesterday. Be sure to take advantage of their convenient delivery services as well. Make the easy transfer to Cody Drug today. Also want to tell you about Erin Neal. She's the principal agent and owner of Hanby Insurance in Rockwall. She began her career back in 1999 and was born and raised in the Dallas area. So if you're in the Rockwall or Dallas area, give her a call at 972-285-0381 to see how she can help you today.
Yeah, you commented in pregame that Eric Rodriguez has a big boot, and he just kicked it out of the back of the end zone there for a touchback.
And if y'all can't tell, it is very windy over here tonight. I'd also made the call. I thought or hoped that we'd see a Jackson Hare touchdown, and we got to see one of those. So
absolutely, that's just a big confidence booster for him. You know, his nickname for me is Rudy Randolph there. His nickname is Randolph, or his middle name's Randolph. Looks like I've got a face mask here. We did come up with a big stop.
Looks like that would have been tough to see from that angle, but
yeah. Call is a face mask. Gonna make it a first down.
This is why we need to get you a mic, Corey. You talk just enough that like you need a mic, but so yeah, the first down will move them up. To the 40.
You got Brady and Jackson talking over here on the sideline. Awesome to see them connected on that touchdown pass. Now we need our defense to step up here, get another big stop, and just keep piling them on. Day in the middle there, clogged it up. It spilled to the outside. Our outside linebacker sniffed it out. He just got his hand up there a little too close to the face mask.
Yeah, Day and Truth do a great job there in the middle. Zach Thomas on the outside, as well as Nathan Andrews.
Yeah, Solis is in there too.
Yeah, I like Giovanni Solis. Getting around to the outside is going to be a solid little gain on first down.
I love seeing all the white jerseys around the football. They're trying to get there and gang tackle. That way, if anybody does come up short, we got somebody there to secure it.
Again, y'all bear with us tonight here in the stands, so picking up all the wind, all the crowd noise and everything.
Got Bo Loggins in there on the defensive end spot now.
I like Bo.
Bo's a great kid. Gino down here on the bottom side.
So it's a gain of just 3, 2nd and 7.
Buck sweep right here. Great job by Bo holding the edge there, and then everybody's just coming to gang tackle for a no gain.
Great job. Yeah, no gain. So they'll be 3rd and 7.
3rd and long here. Anytime we can keep them 3rd and long, we're in good shape. Now just discipline on the back end. Watch the boot, watch the post wheel. And if we can get some pressure on that quarterback, it'd be great. You know, Zach Thomas has a great name for putting pressure on a quarterback.
It is.
We talked about that in the hallway. I said,
Hall of Famer now, right?
I said, man, you got a Hall of Famer as your namesake. He's like, oh yeah. And he said, maybe I can get some sacks tonight.
I like Zach.
Got a pass here. And a pick by Gino. There we go. Sophomore getting in on the action there.
That is huge for your Wildcat defense.
Big momentum swifter there. We've got great field position here for our offense.
before we see the Wildcats for a third time on offense, as we look at this pick again, I want to give a big shout out to our friends at Chick-fil-A. Serving quality food has always been the top priority at Chick-fil-A in Sulphur Springs. Whether you're dining in or picking up to go, they guarantee that signature Chick-fil-A customer service. And don't forget, they have catering and delivery available for your next Wildcat watch party.
Jackson,
or your current one.
Jackson and Wyatt up top, Skylar on the bottom side. I had some Chick-fil-A on my way over here tonight.
Nice. Brady keeping it himself, stays up, and he ends up with a big game there.
Absolutely. It looked like he was going to get nothing there, and he made something out of nothing.
I mean, again, that might be his biggest strength, is just his ability to make something out of nothing.
He is very mobile, and he keeps his eyes downfield in the mobile. Obviously, there was a run there, and he was trying to get what he can get, but anytime he's scrambling, he's dangerous for throwing a touchdown pass.
Bring up 2nd and 2, and again, we mentioned it earlier, but very well could see one of those play-action deep shots here. Skylar on this side.
Skylar down here on the bottom side. I know a few of our signals, so I noticed something. I'm not going to give it away, but we got a pass here to Skylar. Post with no safety over the top.
Skylar Lewis, 46-yard touchdown pass, his 7th of the season.
Community is trying to get so much pressure on Brady. They're bringing their safeties down, sending the linebackers, and they're leaving Skylar one-on-one with a corner. And he had zero inside leverage, and it was 6 all the way.
Always dangerous to leave that man in single coverage. So now we've seen a 36-yard touchdown pass and a 46-yard touchdown pass.
We will take that all night long.
Absolutely. And it's good. So with 7 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first half, your Wildcats lead 14-0.
This is exactly what we wanted.
It is, absolutely.
Looking to shop for the right set of Michelin tires for whatever you drive, brakes, or are interested in customizing your ride with a suspension lift kit, you can rely on Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs for accurate, knowledgeable, and friendly automotive and tire services. Since 1994, we have built a solid base of customers and established the reputation of being an automotive repair facility with service you can count on. We believe in personal customer service. We consider it an honor to serve you and our community. For reliable tire and auto repair, look no further than your local Discount Wheel and Tire.
No.
7 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first half. Your Wildcats now take a 14-0 lead after a 46-yard touchdown pass to Skylar Lewis. And this is something we had talked about earlier, just if you can start to build an early lead.
Absolutely. You know, we were struggling that first drive with some pass pro issues. They were getting some pressure on Brady. Outside linebacker was crossing face. He was able to scramble and get out of it on some of the situations. But on that situation right there with a 46-yard touchdown pass, offensive line did an excellent job of picking up the pressure. And obviously we hooked up with Skylar. Another big kick by Eric, another touchback.
Before we see this community offense again, I want to tell you about our good friends over at Easley's Liquid Fertilizer and Custom Pasture Spraying. They are family-owned and operated business that provides year-round custom agriculture spraying services to farms, ranches, and acreages. Owned by Rodney Easley, they are huge supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, including son Trent Easley, one of the coaches for your Sulphur Springs Wildcats. As an authorized dealer for Monty's plant and soil products, they can provide everything that your crops and soil need. Their goal is to help farmers be more successful. Give Rodney a call at 214-837-2206.
We got Truth and Day-Day in the middle up here. And then we have Nate up top with, looks like Barrett on the bottom side. Those are our front four.
Yeah, we saw a big play from Barrett earlier. He was in on that tackle for loss.
Yep. McCormick in on that tackle coming downhill. Looks like it's a no gain there. We're doing a great job of stopping Buck Sweep. That is their favorite play. Probably look for them to come with a trap here pretty soon.
Yeah, anytime they start, behind the chains, it's always tough for them. It's gonna be 2nd and 11, it looks like.
Alex got a little banged up against Liberty Ilo 2 weeks ago. That off week was pretty key for him to get healthy, and he's playing a very good game here in the first half so far. His counterpart with Vaughn, they're the two interior guys to sniff everything out.
Yeah, Laren is he's a beast. 2nd and 11.
So their JV ran this play quite a bit last night. We were able to sniff it out. That's just a power toss. It's a gap scheme. Pull the backside guard, try and get on the play side linebacker, but we sniffed it out very well there.
Yeah, a gain of just a couple, so it's going to be 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. If you can go ahead and get a stop here, I mean, you'll have time to.
Absolutely, with 2 timeouts.
Again, want to remind everyone to not go anywhere during the halftime show. We got a great halftime show for you, and we'll make sure you get to see the band and the Blue Blazes. Still 6 minutes left in this half. Then we'll get to hear more from Coach Mo about what we saw in this first half.
Absolutely. They're coming out with a T formation there. Boot.
He's got the first down.
So that's a layered approach there. You've got a boot, and a post when he's sprinting out. We picked up the flat, we picked up the post, but that interior route, that middle route with the boot, the drag with the tight end coming across, they were able to complete that ball. We didn't have anybody near him.
Yeah, gets that one up to the 39 for a first down.
It's a formation that they haven't shown a whole lot of. They're just coming out in a straight T. Still able to run their offense out of it. Now they're in their wing T. Buck sweep there. McCormick in on the tackle with a host of Wildcats. It looked like Solis in on the tackle.
Yeah, you'd mentioned McCormick a minute ago. Now he's been involved in the last couple of plays.
Absolutely. He and Vaughn, they're playing downhill. That was about a 4-yard pickup there.
Yep, 2nd and 6.
Community's going to try and chew up as much clock here. They're thinking if we get one score going into halftime, it's a one-possession game coming out. We get the ball. Obviously, we're trying to stop them, get the ball back, score again, go up 3 possessions into halftime. Back in the straight T set. Buck to the bottom side.
It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, 3rd and short. We ran upfield a little bit on the outside. We didn't just hold our ground. We kind of widened that hole for them. We got to get to the hill line of the offensive lineman, engage with that interior shoulder to try and not widen that hole for them.
Now it's going to be 3rd and a little bit more than I thought. I mean, 3rd and 4-ish, maybe 3rd and a long 3.
Big play for the Wildcats here. Obviously, them going into the wind, any deep ball threat here.
Yeah, y'all can hear it from here. 3rd and 3, 4:20 left in this half. It's very windy. It's a toss.
Yeah, it looks like he's marked short here.
It does look that way.
They just ran a straight toss there. They didn't pull any interior linemen.
Well, we say that.
Oh,
So
he marked the first down.
Yeah, the ref on this I thought had marked it short, but we get that a good bit, it feels like. What we think is short ends up being a first down. So new set of downs from the 49. Yeah, Community very well could be the last one to touch the ball this half if they continue going at this rate.
We're hoping out here we can come up with a big stop. Obviously, I think they learned their lesson on the previous possession, throwing the football with that interception of Gino. Come back with another buck sweep play, and they're able to have a little bit of success with that out of that straight T set.
Looks like we got Cheney, Vaughn, and Hardy all involved on that tackle.
Yeah, Zach Thomas checking back in, Nate checking out. Also checking in there, we have Alex King.
Alex the intern. He's our favorite intern over here at Chad's Media. Big fans.
That's awesome.
He beat me in fantasy football this past week, so and I had just given him a little bit of heck for not being good at fantasy football, so that's what I get for saying that.
Absolutely. Karma. Another straight T set here. Another buck sweep play. Oh, ball on the ground. He was able to fall right on top of it. Going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, that would have been a big swing. Could have landed on that.
We're winning the turnover battle right now. We just need to keep piling that on. We're getting inside of 3 minutes here.
Yeah, and especially against a team like this. I mean, how many opportunities are you going to have to create turnovers, you know?
Right. He didn't cover the ball up there, and we had somebody come and bring their paw in and swipe it out.
3rd and short. And, they ran that kind of Philly
little
shove, the tush push, whatever you want to call it.
Push.
They ran that earlier.
They're coming out in just that straight tee. Another straight toss. Looks like they're now if that's marked
right.
That looked like he was short of the first down.
It sure looked that way from here.
But the official was knocked on his backside as well.
Messy Corey showing a replay about it.
Line judge here on this side, he got involved in the action as well.
So what are we saying?
I don't know where they're going to mark this. Looks like he's marking it short.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Whoa. Well short.
Well short, yeah. They saw the replay, is what Corey said.
There you go. Okay.
Are we talking this one over now?
I don't know what they're doing here. It might be an official timeout to talk about the spot or the chains. I'm not sure.
While we figure this out, I want to give a big shout out to our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Sheedy over at Amatus Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amatus specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offered skilled nursing as well as physical, occupational, and speech therapies on top of medical, social work, and certified nurse aides. Also want to give a big shout out to our friends at Alliance Bank. Here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs. Give them a call at 903-885-2187.
Looks like Coach Faircloth might have burnt timeout right there to stop the clock. Talk about this fourth and short situation.
Not a bad call. Yeah, with 2.5 minutes left. I guess you would have 2 timeouts remaining at that point, or at the moment anyway. Of course, community going to have a minute to figure out what they want to run here. We just need 2, it looks like.
Fans getting involved here. Student section getting involved, trying to stop this. We got a pass. Austin Chaney right there. Oh, he picked it up. We did have the flat defender covered there. It was just a great pitch and catch by community.
So picking up the first down, with 2:28 left here in this half. And y'all bear with us.
That was a gutsy play call by community to throw the football on fourth and 2, 4th and 1.
Moves that one up to the 38. Clock running again now. Around 2:10.
Community staying in this T formation. They've had a lot of success in it on this drive. Coming with the buck sweep here. We sniff it out.
Great job, Trish.
Looks like a very short gain to a no gain right there.
Looks like everyone got on that.
Truth was the first one there. Nate Solis checking back in, as well as threshing. It looks like Barrett might be in there as well.
Just 1:30 left here in this half.
The gun now. Drop back to pass. Ooh. Put some pressure on him. And another pick. Gino with another interception.
Wow. His second of the night. That is awesome.
Man, he is coming up huge.
And with just 1:21 left, now Wildcats not only keep community off the board, but they're going to get the ball back themselves with a pair of timeouts to work. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to our friends at Muddy Jake's. They're your home for delicious food and the best sports entertainment with a lively atmosphere, friendly service, and great prices. Muddy Jake's is the perfect place to watch the Sulphur Springs Wildcat game every Friday night. Coach, we've got 1:21 left, a pair of timeouts.
Yeah, we got plenty of time here with our offense, with our style of play. We are a NASCAR up-tempo. We can do a lot in a little.
Now, we did lose connection with our scoreboard camera, so I'm going to do my best to keep y'all updated on the time remaining here in this half. Again, you get put out in the stands, and you never know what can happen.
we had some fans try and skirt by our camera here.
Ready to drop it back?
He had some pressure. He's scrambling. Eyes are still downfield.
Thinks he gets to keep it himself. He is. Great decision.
Able to get a huge gain and get out of bounds. Stop the clock. Looks like we're about just short of the 50 or right on the 50.
Just a great job. Didn't take 10 seconds off the clock.
No, already in great shape here.
Great job to avoid the sack over on this side and then take off the other way and go.
A little breakdown on the interior of the O-line there, but Brady has great pocket presence. He's obviously a senior. He's got great experience back there, so he was able to use his legs and get a big gain there.
So now 1st and 10 from the 50, 1:10 left in the half.
We're able to make them jump.
Dude, I cannot. So we actually did get that time, but I can't tell you how many times it looks like he recognizes that, and you assume it is, but there's no flag. It ends up being an incomplete pass, but he did get the flag on that one.
All sides on the defense there. 1st and 5 coming up. Had a free play, tried to make something happen. We're staying in a 3-by-1 set here. We've got Skyler on this bottom side with Wyatt and Jackson. We've got Adams on the top side with Cameron in the backfield with Brady. Look for a levels pass play here where we have a shallow flat.
Brady rolling out.
Yep.
Look for Skyler again. Oh, Skyler does a great job there of getting inside, making sure to, get in the way of the interception, but unable to make the catch.
Sprint out pass to this field side over here with Skyler just running a straight Skyler over the top, so Brady took a shot, and it was real close to being 6.
It was. Now it'll be 2nd and 5 with just under a minute left. Of course, we have our clock back, so y'all can see that now. Producer Corey doing so many jobs over here.
Staying in a 3-by-1 set here. Trips to the field. Drop back pass. Throwing it right to Jackson.
Jackson Hare again.
Looks like he's going to get
from
another
the 45,
touchdown.
Second touchdown of the night, Jackson Hare.
We talk about it pregame, and then it comes to fruition in the game. That's awesome. Great pickup there. 6 points. Driver to Jackson. Just ran a drag across the field. No safety in the middle again. Big pickup.
That is huge. With just 51 seconds left in the half. Community with just a 1 timeout. Going to be very tough for them to try to answer back before the half.
Good job by Rodriguez with the extra point. Excellent hold there.
21-0. Wildcats lead.
Welcome to our family-owned hardware store since 1994. Here at Hooten's Hardware, we offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square foot of materials in stock, we're sure to have everything you need for any job. We only carry the highest quality products because your satisfaction is our top priority. Our staff is knowledgeable and experienced and happy to assist you in finding the right materials for your next project. So stop in and experience the Hooten's Hardware difference today. And remember, we're more than just nuts and bolts.
And we are back. Wildcats lead 21-0. Before we resume play, I want to tell you whether it's routine maintenance, pool repairs, or equipment installation, Weary Pools has you covered. They take care of the hard work so you can dive in and have fun. Call them today because when it comes to your pool, only the best will do.
I'm talking to a fan over here. Yeah, they were in cover 0. There's no safety in the middle of the field, and we're able to just out-athlete them on the backside, which I don't understand on the back end as a defensive guy with community because you have Skyler, you have Jackson, you got Wyatt, you got Adams. I think that's their mindset. Is the only way they can compete and win is if they put pressure on driver, and it's just not working out for them. It's so windy, the ball just fell off the tee here.
Yeah, it's a very windy night. That's how it works. The one night we're outside, it couldn't be more windy, but I love it. It feels amazing out here.
Absolutely.
As long as it's not tough to listen to on the audience's part.
First cold front of the fall, going to be in the 40s tonight. All the bow hunters in the morning are going to be happy. No mosquitoes. Squib kick right to the
line drive right to him.
Right to his chest. We were able to get him down. Ball's going to be on the 38-yard line with about 44 seconds left.
Real quick before we see this final drive out of the half, I want to tell you Josh Boatman is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no two families need the same coverage, and that's why he will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call today. Corey and I have already given him a call, so do not only as we say, but as we do as well, you know. Just 37 and a half seconds left here in this half, so community using the
Looks
timeout.
like they're an issue with the clock maybe. It was
Gotcha.
44 seconds at the
Gotcha.
at the end of the kickoff there, and we got 37 and a half. So community's head coach is talking to the white hat, trying to get some time back on the clock.
Corey, that's not helpful. Come on now.
He was not very happy there. This is kind of what we talked about pregame. If they're forced into it, they'll get into a spread look. Quarterback does have a good arm. They're in a 2-by-2 set right now. I think this is in our favor. I like our back end with Austin Cheney and Grayson Hardy and Gino. Everybody on the back end's done an excellent job so far.
You know, we both said 42 in our pregame prediction. We're at 21. We're
Yeah, we're halfway there.
Yeah, feel good about that.
They spread it out, and they're running the football here. Didn't get much.
We'll see if they want to try to run a play quick, if they want to use the timeout, what they're going to do here.
Looks like they're letting it run. I forgot to mention Ty Beebe in the back. Obviously, he's done an excellent job this year on the back end.
Now they're going a bit quicker. Rolling out.
Waiting for the call there. Looks like it's incomplete. It's going to
Stop
be
the clock with 15 seconds left.
3rd and long with 15 left.
We need to try to just run.
If I'm community, I don't know if I want to do anything to give the ball back. May just lick our wounds and go in at halftime and talk about it.
You already 2 picks tonight.
And putting the ball on the ground as well. Oh man, that was
huge shot.
Sniffed out there big time there by Bo on this bottom side. He pinched hard, and they're just going to let it go to halftime.
Yeah, that'll do it for the first half. Wildcats lead 21-0. Don't go anywhere. We've got a great halftime show. And then when we get back from that, Coach Mo and I will recap what we've seen in the first half. But again, stick around for the halftime show brought to you by A&S. Are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? Let A&S find a perfect solution for all your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair for over 31 years. Give them a call today at 903-885-8072.
Is your family-owned and operated hometown air conditioning business. We have been serving the heating and cooling needs of Hopkins and surrounding counties for over 31 years. We work hard to provide award-winning customer service on every call, and our friendly service techs are available 24 hours a day. We offer the industry's highest-rated products, servicing all brands. Whether it's new or existing, residential or commercial, A&S Air Conditioning is here to serve you. Call us today at 903-885-8072 and let us help make your home or business comfortable and more efficient.
They're not giving their kids a chance, man. That's not giving your kids a chance. A 2 receiver set with the H-back. I saw that. I saw that.
2024 Live Honors. Junior Lieutenant Trinity Martin, Jonah McCall. Senior Lieutenant Willie Glenn. Co-Captain Carter Colton and Captain Jackie Minogue. The Blazers want to send a special shout out to the Blaze of the Week, Cameron Smith, and the Hero of the Week, Tyler. The Blazers sent their Spotlight Teacher of the Week, Coach Garrett Miller. The Blazers are under the direction of Mary Downs and the Chief Director, Jerry Corner. The Blazers would like to thank the sponsors, Joseph Mott, Pine Shop, Lon Sterling, Bob Evans, Hutchins County Abstract, Todd County, Allroad Banking, Cornerstone Renovation, City National Bank, Bahina Construction, and Naughty King Dodge. Now join the Blazers as they shuffle into their spot for their sweet kick to keep it jumping.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come. Man, oh man, that Wildcat band! The band is being led onto the field by drum makers Lauren Menard, Danny Resendez, Catherine Starzik, and Brody Emmers. The Wildcat Band would like to recognize this week's section of the week, the Euphonium. And this week's band members of the week are Brad Giannis, Josh Marin.
On defense. He's one of my player of the games right now. 2 picks. Yeah, sure. How about
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sulphur Springs High School Wildcat Band.
Steve Proctor, Connor Dawes, and Piper Cotton. Performers were Caroline Cricket, Steve Activity, Isaac Stanley, White, Dave Burley, Mike Smetty, Alexis Silverino, Brooks Bergen, and Gibson. Join the band next Tuesday as we crown the Mount Pleasant for UIL competition. Performance time is 4:15. Let's go, Wildcat Band!
Gary's Termite and Pest Control Company, we help homeowners and business owners control bug and pest problems throughout the Mount Pleasant, Mount Vernon, Winnsboro, Pittsburgh, Sulphur Springs, and the surrounding East Texas areas. Don't let pests take control of your life. Trust our reliable pest control service to eliminate unwanted guests and provide you with peace of mind. Safeguard your property and the well-being of your loved ones with our effective pest control solutions. Call us today to find out for yourself why Gary's Termite and Pest Control is your pest control company.
Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Essential Business Solutions can solve your IT needs. Let Essential Business Solutions do the IT work for you. Managed IT services, disaster recovery and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Set up a consultation today.
Incredible job by the band and the Blue Blazes. Again, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. Y'all don't go anywhere. We're going to hear from our advertisers, and then Coach Mo and I will be back for the second half. But before we do, I want to tell you about Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. From managed IT services, disaster recovery and backup solutions, new hardware, and other IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions. They make technology accessible.
Your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter the most. I understand that no two families need the same covers. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs from auto, home, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. Don't just take it from me, but from one of my clients who has stated, it has been the easiest insurance buying experience I've ever had. Life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself for your family?
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
With Weary Pools, your backyard oasis will always be in pristine condition, leaving you more time to relax and enjoy. We have the knowledge and expertise to keep your pool water crystal clear and perfectly balanced, so you can focus on making unforgettable memories with your loved ones. Whether it's routine maintenance, pool repairs, or equipment installations, Weary Pools has you covered. We take care of the hard work so you can simply dive in and have fun. Don't let pool maintenance become a hassle. Contact Weary Pools today and let us handle all your pool service needs. Because when it comes to your pool, only the best will do.
Welcome to Muddy Jake's, your home for delicious food and the best sports entertainment. We have something for everyone, from live bands on Saturdays, Kids Eat Free Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, and happy hour all day on Thursdays. Come for lunch, dinner, or late night snacks. Our freshly cooked meals will make you feel right at home. Whether you're looking for a hearty burger, some tasty wings, or just a cold drink, we've got it all. With a lively atmosphere, friendly service, and great prices, Muddy Jake's is the perfect place to watch the Sulphur Springs Wildcat game every Friday night. Muddy Jake's, where the food is always hot and the fun never stops.
Since 1927, Alliance Bank has been serving customers throughout North Texas. Our community banking roots run deep, and we are here to serve you. Welcome, my name is Keith Shirtliff, and I am the Market President for Hopkins County. Here at Alliance Bank, we offer all of the products and services you would expect from a large, impersonal national bank, but with the personal service you would expect from a community bank. So give us a call, stop by, or reach out through alliancebank.com. We look forward to serving you.
2020 COVID, so we both were sick and I had issues in my lungs, and I thought, there is just something wrong with me. I had 10% blood flow, and then I had to have a defibrillator pacemaker. I was just so shocked because I'd never been sick in my life. So I went to Amatus Healthcare, and so I started having nurses once a week. So they explained to me about my medications. I didn't even really understand my medications. And they're wonderful. And when you've never had a healthcare issue, or when you're getting older and you start having to take medications, doctors are wonderful, but they don't explain everything to you. And God is good, because I am now from 10% blood flow to 60%. My life now is wonderful. I'm back to normal. I love to work in my yard. I've done all my flower beds. We've been at the club now for 5 years, and if the sun doesn't kill it, I can grow it. And I have so much fun in my yard. I've got my dog, my family, my husband, my kids, and my life really is back to where it was before. Anyone I would recommend them to, I promise. You know I don't recommend unless I really mean it.
Easley's Liquid Fertilizer is your family-owned and operated custom spraying business. We can help you keep your crops healthy and your yields high with our professional spraying services. We will come to your farm, land, business, and apply the exact amount of liquid fertilizer or chemicals you need. Not only spraying, we now offer tillage and seeding. We use the latest technology, the highest quality equipment to make sure your land is getting the best possible care. Being licensed and insured, we take care of the hassle. If you have 1 acre or even 10,000 acres, we have you covered. So don't wait. Contact us today at 214-837-2206 to get started.
Serving quality food has always been a top priority. Because chicken is at the center of our menu, we serve only real breast meat without fillers, artificial preservatives, or steroids. In our kitchens, we focus on high-quality, freshly prepared ingredients to serve our customers the best we have to offer. Whether you're eating in or grabbing to go, we guarantee that signature Chick-fil-A service every time, because it is our pleasure to give you the best experience possible. Call us today or order catering online for a Wildcat football watch party from your Sulphur Springs Chick-fil-A.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
At Cody Drug, we believe in providing exceptional customer care and convenience. We do this by offering unique and comprehensive services unlike big chain pharmacies. With our MedSync program, our customers can schedule a day to pick up all their medications at one time. We also offer vaccines and B12 shots to keep you healthy and protected. Take advantage of our fast and reliable delivery service straight to your front door. We're a team that is focused on helping our neighbors and adding value to this community. Make an easy transfer to Cody Drug today. At Cody Drug, we're committed to earning your trust.
Whether it's in the clinic, in the water, or in the comforts of your home, East Texas Physical Therapy can provide you with an individualized treatment plan to meet all your rehab needs. Whether it's physical therapy, occupational therapy, or speech therapy, our experienced staff understands the importance of personalized care and will work with you to set and reach your goals. In business for over 12 years, we're committed to helping you get back to living life to the fullest. Call us today to get started on your journey to healthier living. Your original hometown clinic, East Texas Physical Therapy. Treatment you need, care you deserve.
And we are almost ready for the second half here in Community. Again, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. Coach Mo, how are you feeling about the first half?
Man, I feel great. It's 21-0. Drivers had an excellent game so far. You've got Jackson Hare that's had 2 touchdowns. You've got Gino on the back end of the defense that's had two picks.
Yeah.
So you couldn't ask for anything better. And for a wing T offense to be 21 points down, you talk about making teams beat you left-handed. That's exactly what we're doing right now. They're going to have to get out of their comfort zone. They're going to have to do something different than what they're used to doing to try and make a comeback here. And our defense is going to make it difficult on them.
Yeah, now they will get the ball to start the second half, but, I mean, if you're Community, I mean, you don't ever want to preach this idea of, like, we have to blank or we're running out of time, but you almost do kind of have to come out and score in this opening drive, I would think.
Absolutely. You're putting all the pressure on those guys to come out and just take it to them down the field. I don't foresee them doing a whole lot different in this first possession of this second half. I still see them to try and run the buck sweep, try and run the trap, maybe have a play action in the boot to try and get that drag with the tight end coming across the field. But for us, we just got to keep our foot on the gas pedal. They've been playing cover 0 on the back end. I don't understand why they're doing that, because we have so many athletes across the field with Skyler and Jackson and Wyatt, even Adams. All those guys have gotten involved in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
And we just got to keep that going. I mean, when you've got Jackson, Cameron Johnson, when you got Cameron Johnson that is pounding the rock, averaging almost 8 yards a carry.
He's killing.
And you've got 8 guys in the box. You're forced to play cover 0 on the back end. So it's a pick your poison type of defense. And right now they're picking wrong.
Yes, sir. You mentioned Jackson here with 2 touchdowns, Gino with the 2 picks, both of them making a very strong case for our player of the game tonight. And, of course, the player of the game, as always, is brought to you by the Way Bible Church. They want to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m., also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they are all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. You going to help me name a player of the game tonight? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. We have a couple of times we've done one for offense, one for defense. Sometimes we've had some co-players. If it were me at the way it's going right now, I think you'd have to give one to Jackson, one to Gino, one
Absolutely.
for each probably.
Both of them have stepped up huge in that first half.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Just a minute and a half left on the clock here before we get this second half started. Just hoping to see more of the same, honestly.
Absolutely. You know, with the play calling and with us on the offensive side, Faircloth is really trying to attack the middle of the field because there's no safety there. You've got great protection with our O-line. Coach Medlock, our offensive coordinator, offensive line coach, has done a great job coaching these guys up on the bench in between series. Even with some penetration in the middle and some outside pressure from the outside linebacker, Brady has still been able to escape the pocket, make some plays with his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's doing an excellent job being a leader of that offense.
Coach Mo, it is windy out here today.
It is.
Again, for anyone that's joining us late or anything like that tonight, no press box situation for us tonight. We are out in the stands, so of course picking up a lot of the wind. Hopefully the internet's been okay and everything for y'all. But more than anything, just want to thank everyone for hanging out with us on this Friday night. Wildcats lead 21-0 at the half. Of course, Community will get the ball to start the second half, but got the players running back out to the tunnel and everything. Though I doubt the second half starts on time. Kind of had some the extracurricular.
Right, the band's just now getting on the field for Community. They're trying to get their props off. The wind's not helping them.
It is not.
They've got some sails on the field, but they've stopped the clock for them to try and get that off. And our band's about to play the fight song for the Wildcats coming out of the tunnel here.
We'll say it was you already mentioned it, but a big half for Cameron Jefferson in that first half. As they continue to build their lead, do you think we'll see even more of him? Or
yeah, absolutely. If we can continue to increase that lead, once you get to the fourth quarter, it's just going to be pounding the rock, chewing up that clock, get that first win in district play.
And here comes Community. Now, Corey, you mentioned that earlier. No Community flag or American flag, but a Texas flag. I like that. I like the Texas flag.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of Texas OU.
Yeah. Again, for anyone that doesn't know, hang out with us at Sabo Provisions tomorrow during the Texas OU game. And the birthday boy, Wyatt Watson, again, bringing the flag out. I still think we're going to see a Wyatt Watson touchdown tonight.
Absolutely. Just a reminder for everyone, our band's going to be playing Tuesday in Mount Pleasant at 4:30. Anybody wants to come out and support them, it's going to be an awesome time. They've done an excellent job so far.
If people watching, especially on our broadcast, I can't say how many people watch for the band. They love
Absolutely.
the band. And rightfully so. We love the band as well. One other friend of ours that I did want to give a shout out to, and usually they get a ton of shout outs throughout the course of the game, but tonight I don't know how often we've had. Concrete is your hometown concrete supplier and has been a part of Sulphur Springs for over 70 years. They're locally communities that they service. Their plants are located in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and very soon they will open a plant in Blue Ridge. For the best quality and customer service in Northeast Texas, give them a call today at 903-885-3126.
And they are a big friend of Sulphur Springs ISD as well. Huge supporters of our school district. Want to give a shout out to my wife. Her homemade chocolate chip cookies have made their rounds in the district.
They are excellent.
They are. They've gained in popularity from the superintendents getting them. Our football team with the coaches are getting them. Some of our teachers. So she's done an excellent job making those on Thursday so that we can deliver those on Friday.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to get some the last home game, and they were every bit as good as advertised. They were great.
We got Rodriguez getting teed up here to kick the ball off to Community. We're going to be kicking with the wind in this third quarter.
Again, I know I mentioned it earlier, but we're still on pretty good pace for both of the predictions that you and I had given. 42, I think.
Absolutely. If we can get a shutout, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Curious to see how much more aggressive the play calling gets from Community in the second half.
They're going to have to do something a little bit different if they're going to get back in this.
Just going to let that one go.
Another touchback here. The ball be on the 25-yard line for Community coming out, going against the wind. They got Truth Holmes getting out there. We've got Solis getting out there. Those are going to be the two interior guys, along with Barrett Theshing.
Before they start the second half, I want to tell you about Gary's Pest Control. They help homeowners and business owners control bug and pest problems all throughout East Texas. They immediately assess and address current pest infestations and help you prevent them from happening again in the future. Give them a call today at 866-588-4279. Stop.
We got through it. You got McCormick and Vaughn there in the interior again. Nate's up top. Theshing down below. Coming out in the wing tee. Opening up with buck sweep. Great job of holding edge, getting over the top. Solis getting in on the action.
I think Alex, the intern, was in on that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Vaughn up there.
Big shout out to Alex, the intern, Alex King.
Alex King and Vaughn in there on the tackle. I want to make sure that, Alex King's an excellent student as well. He's an excellent student in the classroom.
Great kid. He is in the band, yeah.
He did perform at halftime.
Corey pointing everything out, how I talk about pug problems apparently.
We're in the toss here on the bottom side. They did pick up some yards, but they're still short of the first down.
Yeah, going to be a couple yards short. About 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. I think Barrett Tessian in there again. He's been all over the place tonight.
It was a good play call by Community. We pinched with our interior lineman there. We're able to get some penetration with our 5 technique, and we were late getting over the top with our linebackers, so they were able to pick up about 6 yards there.
Oh, wow. Huge run on 3rd down.
Came with the trap. It was a little wing back trap there. They faked the toss, came underneath with the wing back. They were able to pick up a pretty good gain. And that's that eye candy I was talking about. You know, we're trying to cross key here. They're going up tempo now. We were able to sniff that out for no gain. The previous play, they used some eye candy on the back end, kind of fooled our eyes a little bit. It's very important for our back end to keep their eyes on their key. They came underneath with the wing back, and the safety was able to get involved, but got to stay disciplined this second half.
Yeah, went fast after the first down. Going much slower here.
Definitely had a little up-tempo pace. I think they tried to catch us in a substitution there. We were get some guys off the field, but coming out with a single receiver on this bottom side. Toss sweep to the backside.
Gets past the 50.
Looks like they're going to mark them right there on the. Where is he marking them there?
Yeah, I can't see.
46-yard line.
So it's going to be close. Maybe 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
Oh, there's a penalty marker on the field.
Even standing up, we still can't see
I
that
know,
well.
yeah,
over
holding
there.
on the offense, so that's going to take them back. It's going to make it 2nd and long, probably 2nd and 19.
And you will definitely take that if you're the Wildcats.
Absolutely. It's going to force them into an uncomfortable situation.
What'd you say, 19?
2nd and 19 here.
Corey, you making it over there?
We got Bibby over here on the bottom side, strong safety getting down. It's going to be a boot action.
Jumps it off, gets the complete
it off
pass,
to the fullback there.
And he gets close to the original line of scrimmage, maybe about 3rd and 12 is what it's going to be.
They did a fake toss there, bootleg to the boundary. They had a tight end running the drag, and they had the fullback going to the flat. The quarterback was just able to dump it off over the top of the outside linebacker there. Looks like we got somebody banged up over there.
Yeah, and I forgot we get Braxton Wall back for the second half, huh?
Wall has just checked in. McCormick's running off the field here. Looks like he got a little shook up on that play.
It's good to see him running off the field, though. Yeah, 3rd and 13 now with 9:19.
Yeah, Braxton's checked in. He's back.
You know, he's been really good this year.
Absolutely. Coming out in the wing set. A reverse here. We stayed home, sniffed it out. It's going to be 4th down.
Alex King with a tackle for loss there.
Alex, the intern, came in clutch there. We stayed home. We did not buy it. We always coach. Anytime flow goes away, you check boot, cut back, reverse, and they came with the reverse there, and we were able to sniff that out in the outside linebacker spot with Alex King.
So probably forcing a punt here, it looks like, on 4th and 4, or 4th and 15 rather.
Yeah, I got Wyatt and Skylar Lewis back to return this. They're kicking into the wind, and it's a pretty stiff wind. So they're only about 35 yards deep. And they do a fake, and it's incomplete.
Almost an amazing one-handed grab, but it is a turnover on downs. Coach, before we see the Wildcats offense for the first time this half, I want to tell you, when you have a sports injury, Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is the team to trust. With Fellowship Sports and Appointment in Sulphur Springs, call 903-885-6688.
Wildcats starting on the plus 40 here. Great field position to start the second half. 8:21 left in the third quarter. Excellent job by the defense. That's exactly what you want coming out of halftime. They were doing what they were coached to do. They read their keys, even with a fake punt attempt there. Great job. Motion with Wyatt going across the formation, and we're trying to get a play action here.
Jackson Hare again.
Coming up with a big catch there, trying to get some more.
And he is inside the Bell Concrete red zone.
Absolutely. Great catch there. Great read. Another post wheel there. Skylar brought 2 defenders with him. They did have a safety over the top there, and Jackson came underneath on the wheel route.
He was already making a great case for player of the game, and he's just continuing to add to it.
Absolutely. It was an excellent catch. In a 3-by-1 set here, we got Skylar by himself on the bottom side. He is singled up one-on-one. There is no safety. They're in cover 0 here.
Yeah, very well could see him going Skylar's way here. It's exactly where. Ooh, dumping it off to Cam Jefferson. That's my fault. I jinxed that one.
That's fine. That is Cam's weakness, is catching the football. He almost had that there. If I would say there's any weakness in his game, that's probably it. But he is still going downhill, pounding the rock, still averaging about 8 yards a carry. We did clear it out for him. Skylar ran vertical, and whenever you have cover 0, the linebacker is responsible for the back in the backfield. Nobody went out with him. He probably would have had a big gain there.
That'll be 2nd and 10 from right at the 20.
Speaking of pounding the rock, there he goes. Kept the feet going and got a touchdown. Excellent job. Cameron the Hammer Johnson. Excellent job.
His second touchdown of the season.
He took about 3 guys with him to the end zone.
He did. He's a beast. He was one of our co-players of the game last week, or last game, rather.
There's not one guy on Community's defense that's going to be able to bring him down by themselves. And he took 3 of them on his back into the end zone.
And with 7:41 left in the third, your Wildcats lead 28-0.
And along with my business partner, Tommy Anderson, we own BT Medical in Sulphur Springs. In our store, you can find lift chairs, hospital beds, and wheelchairs, along with many other necessary medical equipment. We even have a respiratory therapist with a staff willing to help you with your CPAP, so you can get that healthy rest your body needs. If you can't leave the house, we offer convenient delivery and 24-hour on-call services. From all of us at BT Medical, thank you for shopping with us, and please keep your business local at 201 Linda Drive in Sulphur Springs. Remember the name, BT Medical, supplying equipment with care.
Welcome to Sabo Provisions, where we go above and beyond to create an extraordinary shopping experience for our valued customers. Our store is not your ordinary men's boutique. It's a paradise for the modern gentleman seeking style, relaxation, and enjoyment all in one place. Step inside and discover a carefully curated selection of Texas-made products and unique vintage attire that exudes charm and character. Kick back and relax in our exclusive men's lounge and take advantage of our top-notch grooming services. Our team aims to create a perfect spot for camaraderie and relaxation. So, whether you're looking to elevate your wardrobe or want to indulge in a little pampering, Sabo Provisions is the place to be.
And we are back just in time for the kick.
Rodriguez again with another touchback. We did miss the extra point there.
Yeah, so 27-0. Before we see Community for a second time at this half, I want to tell you about our friends at Hooten's Hardware. They offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job. They only carry the highest quality products because your satisfaction is their top priority. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. So, yeah, 27-0 lead for the Wildcats. It's going to hurt our 42.
True.
It's going to hurt us.
Community coming out in the T set. They come with a buck sweep. They do pick up a pretty good gain there.
Yeah, solid gain on first down.
A couple of guys there on the tackle. 40's not on my roster. That may be Isaac, another guy they pulled up from JV.
Yeah, it may be. He's not on mine as well. Next home game, we'll have the fully updated roster. So I guess next week. Back at home next week, right?
Homecoming.
Yeah. Homecoming, yeah.
Coming out of the straight tee. We got a little play action. Gino was with a touchdown saving tackle there on the 50-yard line, right around the 48. Brings up a first down for Community. Again, they float away. They float away there and then booted out. Had a guy go out in the flat wide open.
Yeah, get up past the 50. Maybe their biggest play of the night, or close to it anyway.
Yeah, that might be.
I haven't really crossed the 50 a ton of times tonight.
Coming back with the straight tee, and again with another play action bootleg. It looks like we've got them all covered, and Truth Holmes with a coverage sack right there, getting him out of bounds. That's going to bring up a 2nd and long.
Big fans for Truth Holmes over here. Yeah, you mentioned that being kind of a coverage sack. You did a great job in coverage over here.
Yeah, they had all levels covered. You had a post, a drag, and a flat. We were able to get over top of the post, run with the drag, and get underneath the flat. He had nowhere to go with that.
Do defensive linemen ever take any issue with the phrase coverage sack or not? I've always wondered.
I think when they have sack
that's true.
Involved with their name, they're happy.
That's true. Truth Holmes continues to have an impressive season.
Coming out here in the wing tee, they got a single receiver up top. They come back with the trap underneath.
Big gain on 2nd down.
They've been able to spin out and run the trap underneath, and we've got to have our interior linemen, again, do what their coach do by attacking the inside via the neck of that guard, kill the trap, and then fall on the backside, and they'll be able to get that. The center's doing an excellent job of blocking back on our 3 technique, which is opening up that hole right there. So give a little bit of credit to the center there, number 55. But brings up a first down for Community.
Yeah, up to the 39. Clock rolling, 6:42 left in the third.
Another pass here out of play action. Going over the top with the post. Austin Cheney broke it up.
Huge breakup from Austin Cheney.
Big pass breakup there for him. We call those PBUs, and they do keep those in the stat column. He is going to be excited about that.
Absolutely. Rightfully so. Yeah, great job from Cheney there.
Again, that
he just did the sword. Did you see that?
The wind might have something to do with that. He was open for a second. Cheney caught up to him, and the ball just floated in the air. Split in on the bottom side here, coming out in the wing set. Running buck sweep. We held the edge there, and we were able to run it down from behind.
Hall.
Day-Day Hall with a tackle for a loss there.
He is a beast, and earlier tonight we mentioned kind of the combo of Truth and Day-Day inside, and here on this drive, seeing both of them come up huge.
Yeah, they did a great job there, but 21, Bo held the edge there, and that's one of the Coach Page's coaching points there. He iterated in our meeting this week that he had to have his defensive end secure the edge, and he did a great job of not widening out there.
Set up a 3rd and 13. From the 42.
A little bit of confusion with community here. They don't know what to do to get lined up. Coach burns a timeout. They didn't know what formation to get in. They had some confusion with their tailback and their quarterback there. Again, 3rd and about 13, 5:44 left in the 3rd.
We'll be right back.
To make your dream of owning a new home a reality, look no further than Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. A little over an acre of land, complete with rock driveway and a spacious 2-car garage on a solid concrete slab. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is offering you the chance to buy this incredible lot and pick out the perfect home. Visit Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs today and let us help you turn this beautiful lot into your very own sanctuary. Come see me and my team at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs and experience the difference.
5:44 left in the 3rd. A 3rd and 13 as community uses their first timeout.
It's probably not a bad timeout for the head coach community to use there. You got to draw something up here for a 3rd and long. They've already run a reverse. They've already run a throwback. I haven't done a whole lot of good on the boot pass this half. We were able to cover it pretty well. So pretty interested to see what they come out here with.
Yeah, they have covered that well on the rollouts.
Coming out of the wing on the bottom side here to the boundary.
Dropping back.
Running a little screen here. Austin Cheney sniffed it out, got underneath the block, and then
Laren Vaughn
finishing off the tackle there.
Huge drop for Austin Cheney. Had the breakup just a couple plays ago, and then
he dropped into coverage and then came all the way downhill. He had 2 linemen trying to block him downfield. He slipped underneath, made an excellent tackle, and it was actually a loss for him. It's going to be 4th and 14 here.
4th and 14. And I guess in a 27-point game, this probably does become.
I would say they're probably going for it here. They got 2 splits, 22 on the top. They're in the gun here. Tied in, release into the flat. 22 is a speed demon, but you got
Ty Bobby.
Another interception on the back end with a defense. And it was Gino.
It was Gino again.
3rd interception of the night.
Oh my God.
Look at this sophomore showing out in the 1st district ball game.
3, not 1, not 2, but 3 picks. Having himself a game.
I'm going to hear it all week next week in the hallway at every passing period.
And rightfully so.
Having a stellar game. Just making his case for player of the game.
And rightfully so. Very much making his case for player of the game. Before we see the Wildcats offense again, I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire. Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. So they'll start this drive on the 7th.
Coming out in 12 personnel, we got Grayson and back there, H-back. Cameron getting the ball here, running downhill with his guard, running power in the gap scheme. He is still good on his feet. Picks up a positive gain there. Looked like we were in 12 personnel, 1 tight end, 2 backs in the game. We had Wyatt and Skylar out on the edges.
Yeah, so that'll bring up 2nd and long, 4:20 left in the 3rd. 2nd and 8.
Looking at the play call here, getting in the formation.
Got Skylar and Wyatt on this side.
Staying in 12 personnel.
Another give to Cam.
They were able to stop Cam for a loss there. Had a lot of penetration on the top side there. Might have been a little bit of confusion with the O-line. There was a late getting the call in there. Got 3rd and 10. Jackson checking in.
It's been a huge night for Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson checking in. Andres checking out at tight end. So looks like we're going to be in, looks like 20 personnel. 2 on the top side, 1 on the bottom. Skylar in single coverage right here. Staying in cover 0. No safety help over the top. Brady keeping it. He has got the edge. Great block by Skylar.
The 1st down and then some, all the way up close to the 35, it looks like, to the 40.
One of the issues in playing straight man cover 0 is you run everybody off, there's no edge, and Brady Driver made a great run read there.
Yeah, it was almost the first 3 and out of the night, I believe. Ends up huge. Oh, there is a flag on the field.
Do have a penalty marker. Coach Faircloth is furious. I don't think he agrees with that play call there. That is the 2nd unsportsmanlike conduct call of the game, and that's after another big run. I'd be curious to see what the actual call there is for unsportsmanlike. I think it might be our offensive linemen finishing their blocks and just pancaking their guys behind the ball. But like I said in pregame, you know, Johnson, all those guys, they pride themselves on finishing those blocks. They're trying to get those pancakes.
So it's still a 1st down.
1st down.
From the 25.
Ball is marked on the 25 left hash. Looks like they're loosening their safeties up a little bit here. Nope, I stand corrected. They're staying in cover 0. I do not get that, but hey, we'll just keep our foot on the gas pedal. Skylar one-on-one with a comeback.
Got him.
Great route. Great pitch and catch.
I mean, that's one of those, the second the ball snaps, I know he's coming to Skylar Lewis, but Skylar gets open, and I mean,
you know, he's
good pass, good catch.
Skylar sold the go there. He threw it forward, he broke it down, and the ball was in the air before he ever came out of his break. And that's just the trust that Driver and Skylar have. Excellent job there.
Great timing. Up to the 41. Yeah, and if you'd have told me it's going to be a 27-0 game right now, I would figure, Skylar Lewis, Wyatt Watson, someone has scored. It's been a lot of the run, and then, of course, Jackson Hare having a great night as well. Back to Cam on the ground.
Oh, he stays on his feet there. It might be 6. He just got tripped up there. Still about a 4-yard gain.
Jefferson on the carry. 4-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 6 from the 45-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down. Got about 2:15 left in this 3rd quarter. We still have the wind with us.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
3-by-1 set. Brady in the gun. Dropping back for the pass. Great protection up front. Hits Wyatt.
Got Wyatt Watson.
Looks like he's still going. Great job. Brady to Wyatt there on the drag across the middle of the field. Again, there is no help in the middle of the field with this defense, so we are just attacking that over and over and over again.
Huge 1st down for Wyatt Watson.
I would love to see the completion percentage with Driver right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many incompletions he's thrown, but he has been very accurate
Just
tonight.
a couple, mainly on swing passes, it feels like. Yeah.
Johnson still in the backfield. Grayson at the H-back. 2 receivers up top. They were jumping off sides. Looks like that's going to be a offsides call. Trying to get the free play. Should have been a pass interference up there on Skylar. He held him the whole time, but head official or head linesman kept his flag in the pocket over here.
So just be the offsides.
And his flag was already out of his pocket with the offsides call. I should have thrown his hat with the pass interference call there, but it's going to be 1st and 5.
From 18. So once again back inside the Bell Concrete red zone. Yeah, again, despite 21 points in the first half, didn't spend a ton of time in the red zone. A couple big touchdowns.
Right. Big pass plays. You got Jackson on 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Johnson right there in the backfield, still staying in 20 personnel. We're running.
And again,
he's still on his feet. He's still going. He's dragging everybody. He's marked at the 1-yard line. He almost made it.
Almost gets in.
I'm telling you right now, he is a hard individual to bring down. Just a bowling ball. I told him in the hallway this week, Jackson, the Hammer Johnson, he was laughing, but he had an excellent game against LE, and he's just showing out tonight.
Yeah, he is a beast. You look at his last 6 quarters of football have been very impressive.
And I will give a lot of credit to that O-line up front. They were doing an excellent job of washing everybody down. You had Grayson coming across, sealing on the play side linebacker, and Johnson just got right there behind him. They had a lot of penetration there. They sent the house, and it was a tackle for a loss, but they might have gotten a little early start because there's a flag on the field. Illegal substitution by Community there.
Illegal substitution against the Braves.
So we're going to keep it 1st down here.
Be just half the distance, I guess.
Yeah, half the distance to the goal, so probably half-yard line looks like.
Mm-hmm. Still 1:26 left here in the 3rd.
You got Faircloth and Medlock over here discussing the play call, trying to figure out what they're going to do here.
Curious if we're going to go back to Jefferson or let Brady run it in.
They might try and throw the ball here. He's in the gun right here.
He is going to.
Exactly what they did. Threw the slant to Skylar.
Great call.
You know, they had, I was watching Coach Faircloth down here. He saw the cornerback. He didn't have inside leverage, so he called the slant to Skylar. And again, another accurate pass by Brady Driver for another touchdown.
And I believe that's number 2 on the night for Skylar Lewis, isn't it? It is. Yeah, so he is up to 8 touchdowns on the season. And now Brady up to 24.
Great
that
hold.
One is good.
Great hold right there. Good kick. Rodriguez for another extra point.
Wildcats lead 34-0.
Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs, a premier med spa for all your anti-aging treatments. We offer Botox, fillers, microneedling, IV hydration, B12, and skinny shots. And if you're struggling with weight, our compounded semaglutide weight loss program is proven to help you lose weight. Make the choice today for a more confident, vibrant you. Visit us at Elevate Aesthetics in Sulphur Springs or call us at 214-205-1333. Aging is inevitable, but looking good is a choice.
1:07 left here in the 3rd. Wildcats now lead 34-0.
Well, we've already reached what I originally said at the almost 35 mark, but I mean, the 0 is the impressive part.
Right.
We've gotten 3 turnovers. We made them put the ball on the ground one time. They did get that back, but hey, The back end's doing a great job of reading their keys. They're staying over the top, and the front seven's done an excellent job of stopping the buck sweep. They've hurt us a little bit on the trap, but for the most part, we've done an excellent job.
Yeah, I would love to see the shutout continue for the remainder of the game, but even if it's just through the first 3 quarters, still very impressive. Before we see community, again, I want to tell you about our friends at J. Hodge Chevrolet. They have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. J. Hodge Chevrolet are even such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats that they're located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads at J. Hodge Chevrolet, and remember, don't overpay. Go see Jay.
Community got the ball right there in the middle of the field on the minus 25-yard line. Again, curious to see what they're going to try and do here. They got one receiver split up top. Coming out in the wing tee. Running toss sweep. Wall was able to really fight outside to turn it back inside to our inside linebackers flowing downhill.
Yeah,
Looked like it's a no gain there.
I think Truth Holmes and Alex King ended up. But, yeah, I was going to say Braxton Wall does a great job there of setting that up.
Yeah, he kept fighting, and there was just nowhere to go for the back.
So we could be down to our final play of the quarter. Just 40 seconds left here and 22 on the play clock.
Barrel on this bottom side with Truth. He's angled in to really go inside. Again, they try and run the toss outside again. It looked like McCormick there on the tackle. Alex King right there around the pile, and Wall again is right there.
And if it's a gain, it's not of much.
It's going to be 3rd and long here.
Yep.
And that's going to bring us.
Yeah, that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Your Wildcats lead 34-0.
Bell Concrete, your hometown concrete supplier, has been a part of Sulphur Springs for over 70 years. We are a locally owned, family-oriented small business. We are proud to support the communities we service. Our plants are located in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and very soon we will open a plant in Blue Ridge. For the best quality and customer service in Northeast Texas, give us a call today at 903-885-3126. We appreciate your support, and go Wildcats.
Ready for this 3rd quarter. Wildcats leading 34-0. Before we go any further, I just want to thank you, Coach Mo, again for hanging out with us tonight. And we couldn't have Ryan here tonight, but we got Coach Mo. We really appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. I'm enjoying it. It's been fun. It's been a great game.
It's been a great game.
Absolutely. I mean, our cheerleaders are getting into the game. Our band did an excellent job at halftime. We've got a great student section. We mentioned it in pregame how well Sulphur Springs travels. They did not disappoint. These stands aren't big enough, I will say that. I mean, we're cramped for space, but
True.
It's been fun to interact with them tonight as we're calling this game. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, yes, sir, absolutely. 3rd and 7 from the 28 to start this 4th quarter.
In the gun, drop back pass here. He's sprinting out to the boundary. We've got him covered here.
Yeah.
From the backside, Nate was able to chase him out of bounds. I don't know if he picked up the first down. It's going to be awfully close.
Yeah, it's going to be very close if not.
Now I see the line judge here saying 4th down.
Okay. 4th and a short 1. Not even. I'm curious if they're going to go to that same play call we saw from earlier.
Oh, we got a penalty.
Oh.
It's against the Wildcats. It's going to make it a 1st down.
All right, we'll keep it moving. Where does that put the ball? Okay, here we go.
Looks like we've got Michael Godwin's checked in the game. He's a defensive tackle there.
Up to the 45 is where that's going to be.
And also in the game, we've got Matthew Jeter. He's playing this bottom side corner. So we've got some young guys getting some action here.
I don't know that Coach Faircloth loved that either.
What did they say the penalty was there?
I didn't hear it.
It looks like the coaches are still trying to figure out what the penalty was.
Well, I halfway had wondered if it was going to be a late hit out of bounds, but I didn't see that signaled immediately or anything. From a distance standpoint, that looks like it could be in that realm. I'm not sure. Now we're bringing it back.
Yeah. We've kind of seen this in the first few ball games with some of the crews, with some of the confusion with the call. So they had the ball marked up close to the 44-yard line. Now they brought the ball back to the 35-yard line, but it's still 1st and 10 for the Braves.
11:52 left.
Still in the gun here. Still a two receiver side, sprinting to him.
Nathan Andrews.
Nathan
Andrews with the sack
there. Good job, Nate.
We never go too long without seeing a Nathan Andrews sack, and there's another. And if he would have taken any longer to bring him down, Alex the intern was going to hop in
Alex
there.
the intern was right there. He did a good job showing some constraint there because he was already on his way down. Brings up 2nd and very long.
2nd and 20.
Got an alarm going off here behind us. That's okay.
Anytime we're out in the stands, I mean, just like what else can we throw out there, you know? No.
Coming out here with the wing tee now. Play action pass. Nate with
Nathan
the pressure
Andrews
again. He just threw it away. Got him a good QB pressure there. Got an injured player on the field. Looks like it's a Wildcat. I wasn't able to catch the number. Our athletic trainers are quick to get over there.
Yeah, while we got a second here, we'll be right back.
Hey there, Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Pastor Joel Tiemeyer here from the Way Bible Church, and we are beyond excited to support you in all things this year. Whether it's on the field, in the classroom, or in your personal lives, we are here cheering you on every step of the way. Also, we want to extend an invitation to each and every one of you to join us at the Way Bible Church on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m., also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, we are all about experiencing life change. We have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join us at the Way Bible Church, and let's embark on this journey of transformation together. Let's go Wildcats.
10:57 left in this one. That's going to bring up a 3rd and very long.
We got Barrett that went down. He is walking. He's on top. It's not under his own power. It looks like he might have a twisted ankle or something. But we've got both the trainers coming down, helping him out. Coach Fairclough's walking out to try and see what the issue is.
I got to say, he's had a great night tonight.
He has. He's been all over the field. He has been able to stop their number one play, the buck sweep, by holding his edge and not widening it out any. 3rd and forever here. We've got number 22 that's checked back in the game, so look for a straight go here because he is a speedster. We've got Jeter about 7-8 yards off of him. They're in the gun, 2-back set. And that's exactly what they did. They ran a go with 22, but
Alex
Jeter did a great job.
Zach Thomas
in coverage there, and Zach Thomas coming down with the sack.
And there is a very late flag.
Looks like it's going to go against the Braves. So they split 22 out here on the bottom side here. Like I said, he's extremely fast, and they just ran a straight go, but we were able to get some pressure on the quarterback, get him out of the pocket, and then eventually bring him down. We're trying to figure out what the penalty is here. There's, again, some confusion with the officiating crew. They were going to mark it against the Wildcats. Now they're marking it against the Braves.
There we go, yeah. We had made it, pretty much till the fourth quarter before we started having some miscommunications. But
very true. We still don't know what the call is. It looks like it might have been a hold.
So 3rd and now a mile.
Brings up a 3rd and forever.
Yeah. I believe 3rd and 30?
3rd and 30 from the 15. We got our band, our cheerleaders, and our student section really getting into it here. In the gun here, 2-back set. Straight drop back. Trying to do a stop and go, didn't work.
Zach Thomas gets
Zach
away
Thomas.
from the.
Oh, Zach Thomas let him get away, and then we had.
Is that Bo Loggins with the big
hit? It looked like
hit?
Bo with a hit on the quarterback. So it brings up 4th down and forever, 4th and 30. No choice but to punt here.
And the Wildcats getting one step closer to pitching a shutout here tonight.
Okay. We got some confusion here. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the coaches thought that might have been 4th down instead of 3rd down. Community burns a timeout here. I think Coach Faircloth was trying to communicate that he wanted the penalty to decline. But anyway, 4th and forever. They're bringing out their punt team, but Community's burned a timeout. They've already run a fake punt earlier. I don't know if they'll want to do that on the
yeah,
minus
that is
15.
tough. That is tough on 4th and 30 from the 15. But yeah, the Wildcats one step closer to pitching a shutout. Real quick, before we resume play, I want to tell you about our friends over at Clayton Homes. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is hiring home building team members. Home building team members starting pay is $20 an hour with opportunities to grow. They provide excellent benefits, including paid time off and volunteer time to support causes that you care about. Join their team and build your career with Clayton. If you're interested in applying today, give them a call at 903-439-0242. Coach Mo getting involved in the he's got the cheer down.
Trying to make our cheerleaders laugh down there. We've got our student section, the cat pack down there trying to get the student section involved. I will give a shout out to Miss Tingle. She is our student council representative. She does a great job with our student section, with our cat pack. She's a vital member. We got a snap over the head of the punter, and he runs out of the back of the end zone for a safety. That brings 2 points.
Yep.
We're at 36, and the offense is going to be back on the field as we get the ball back.
And I hate to say it, I don't want to throw stuff out there, but our 42's back in play now.
Back in play, absolutely.
The 42's back in play. 36-0 now your Wildcats lead. Yeah, you see that more often than you should at the high school level, I feel like.
So, a little coaching point. You burned a timeout there. You've got everybody on the sideline. What I always did is I have my deep snapper snapping to my punter, getting those reps in before you come back out because you kind of broke the flow up. He's normally just going out there, getting ready to snap the ball, but there he called a timeout. He's got to think about it, and he just snapped it right over his head, went out of the back of the end zone.
It's a good call. Now 10:37 left in this one.
Probably going to look to get some young guys involved here.
Yeah, at the I was going to ask you about that because obviously at the NFL level, at the college level, you would for sure be seeing pretty much only seconds and thirds at this point. But of course, maybe not as quite as deep of a roster at the high school level. So I was curious about that.
Yeah, I would say with the crew that we have on the field, we have a pretty deep roster. When you look at a backup quarterback that we have in Caden Mitchell, he's done an excellent job. Did an excellent job last year. He's already thrown a touchdown pass this year against Liberty Ilo. They're choosing to kick off instead of punt. It's gone right to Skyler. He's got the ball fielded at the 25, and he's still going.
Skyler Lewis.
Still going. Still
up to the 40.
Brings it all the way to the 35-yard line.
It's not every day he gets to do some returning like that. He took advantage of it.
He did.
Yeah, up to the 35. Before the Wildcats begin this drive, I want to talk about my good friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. When you work with Katie, you get more than just a realtor. You get a trusted partner who is active in the community and cares about you and your family's future. So if you're looking for a realtor who is passionate about finding you and your family the perfect home, be sure to call her at 903-243-2304.
We do have number 5 going on the field, and Caden Mitchell. He's going to be at quarterback. We also have checking in Cody Barkley. Adams is on the field. We also have number 10, Iverson Irvine. He's out there, so get some young guys in on the action.
To give on first down.
Yeah. Gave the ball right there to number 27. We don't have him in our program. I don't know if I can recognize him out there.
So I believe he's been called up from JV, but I couldn't tell who it was. Maybe if I would have listened.
I think that might be Alex. If I'm not sure. He was the JV running back, like you said.
Gotcha.
It's Keyshawn.
Corey's fist bump.
Swearinger was running the football last night on the JV. Yeah. Oh, they had a stunt there where they pinched with the outside, the defensive end, came right underneath the tackle and hit him pretty hard in the mouth there for a big loss. The key here, though, is that clock is running.
Right. Yep. Under 9.5 minutes left in this one.
Brings up third and about 15.
Again, I want to thank everyone for spending your Friday night with us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. You can hang out with us tomorrow morning. Corey and I will be at Sabo Provisions. Sabo Provisions. I don't know why I said that so weird the first time, but ball's on the ground.
Fumbled the ball, bad exchange there. We were able to fall back on it. It's going to bring up fourth down. Another big loss.
5-yard loss on the play. 4th and 20.
Yeah, we'll be there from 11 to 1 tomorrow during the Texas OU game. You guys have any thoughts on that? Are you a Texas guy?
I'm a Texas guy. I was at Dangerfield before I came to Sulphur Springs, and Aaron Hampton is a Texas commit. He's a 5-star. He playing running back this year. He played slot receivers for us last year as well as DB. We should have snapped the ball there, but I think we're still going to get him. No, they're going to call a false start on us.
Okay.
Coach Faircloth is not happy. Looked like might have been a delay of game instead of a false start. I don't think he was looking at the play clock. But no, I'm rooting for Texas tomorrow. I really am. I'd love to see them have some more success going forward.
It's been a while since we've seen them ranked this high, so.
Absolutely.
It's a rare time where being a Texas and a Texas Ranger fan works out for you. But
yeah, Cody's dropping back here, a little pooch kick.
That one going to be out.
Looks like it's rolling out about the 30-yard line.
So 8:06 left to go in this one real quick. I want to tell you, D&B Loans, they make the loan process easy. Their competitive rates and quick application process make them one of the largest in the industry. With over 30 years in the business, their team of loan experts will work with you to find the loan that fits your needs. They also offer the best furniture and appliances around with great financing and local delivery. Just visit their showroom or give them a call. D&B Loans is your local loan specialist. When you need cash, trust a hometown business. Would love to see you finish the final 8 minutes of this one and get the shutout.
Get that shutout. Stay healthy. Go 1-0 in district. Go to film session tomorrow. Break it down. Make sure that you're getting all your coaching points made. But the key is you're building that confidence going forward for the rest of that district season.
Yeah, how much of a difference would an actual shutout make? I don't know, but it sounds nice. It
Absolutely.
feels good.
Anytime you have a goose egg up there, it's great for your defense. Coming back with the wingback trap underneath. Ball's on the ground, but it looks like they're marking him down. Alex, the intern, was in on that tackle. We've still got a lot of starters in on the defense. Still some young guys coming in on the back end with Jeter and a couple other guys.
Yeah, and even some of the starters that are still out there, Alex and Hardy are both sophomores, I know.
Right. Malachi Clayton getting some good reps up top, cornerback. Came back with a quick trap there. Looks like they're going to get the first down.
Hopefully, we'll be back, obviously, on air next Friday night, but it's homecoming. Hopefully people will get to come support the team in person. How pumped are you for your first homecoming here at Sulphur Springs?
A real pump. We got a great schedule during the week for our students. Obviously have homecoming dance afterwards in the cafeteria, so we're excited about setting that up. Going to be a late night for me, but I'm looking forward to it. Getting a lot of the people that have come. Miss Garrett, our receptionist in the front office, she's going to have her 50th school reunion, 50-year high school reunion. She's a Sulphur Springs graduate. We were talking about it today. Tall sweep out to the outside here. About 8-yard gain, maybe 7. Tackled inbounds, though, so that clock's continuing to churn.
Yeah, for anyone that cannot make it in person, obviously we'll be right back here, same time, same place on Front Porch News and Chad's Media at 7 p.m. I'll have my partner Ryan Humphreys back, so excited to see what he has to say about the game. I don't know, he might not be back.
No, Ryan's done an excellent job for you guys.
That was a joke that Corey wanted to make, by the way.
Oh.
Ryan knows I would never say such things about him. I love Ryan.
Ryan, I love you.
We love you, man. But if Coach Mo wants to slide in too as well,
Coming out in the wing set, toss sweep again to the outside. Jeter's coming to set the edge, cut it back, and Zach Thomas slings him down. He rolled forward for a first down, so going to stop the clock for a short time.
Yeah, crossing the 50 again, but 6:15 left in this one.
We've got a lot of young guys in there, a lot of guys getting some reps that they wouldn't normally be getting, and it's still some veterans in there that are trying to secure this shutout. Got 1st and 10 coming out in the wing tee. The pass set, boot to the backside, throwing off his back foot to a wide open tight end, dragging across the field. Missed tackle, still going up the sideline.
Still going, yeah.
Not quite in the red zone, but pretty close.
Yeah, going to be just outside of it, huh? 5:41 left on the clock here. Ty Bobby on the tackle.
Now they're coming underneath with the wing back trap. Now they are in the red zone. Not quite a first down, but a good gain for the Braves.
Yeah, it's just going to be about 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. I mean, if you're community, you got to feel good about ending the game on a solid drive here.
That's all they're trying to do.
Hoping to end in points, obviously.
Trying to get some momentum going into next week, saying that they were able to finish the game strong. That's what your coaching points are is, hey, finish. 2 receivers split up top. Looks like they're in the offset under center. Just straight ISO right there, but we sniffed it out. No gain there.
Going to bring up 3rd down. And if you're Sulphur Springs, getting a stop, keeping them off the board would be huge.
Absolutely. Defensive line, front 4 down, ready on that knee. I've been impressed with them tonight. I'll say that. Their pad level has remained low. Some of the things that we were coaching up, they've been able to do. Toss sweep to the outside. Zach chasing it down from behind. They did get the edge. Looked like Grayson Hardy came in on the tackle. Going to be marked short of the goal line.
Couldn't tell if that was Grayson or Austin Cheney.
One of the two.
Yeah.
Going to be 1st and goal, looks like from the 2, and they're going up tempo here.
And he's going to get in there.
Yep, sneaks in for a touchdown.
So community finds the board tonight with 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. So close. You're 4 minutes from a shutout.
Yeah,
I think we feel just as good about it either way, I think.
As a coach looking at it, you're trying to determine, do you want the shutout or do you want to stay healthy?
Right.
Do you want to get some guys some rest, keep them out of the harm's way, and look forward to next week. Kick the extra point. It's good.
It's good. It'll be 36-7 with 3:55 left in this one. One final friend that I want to tell you about of ours tonight is that of Triple Crown Roofing. They are your local roofing experts, from repairs to complete roofing systems with competitive prices and free consultation. They are the easy choice when it comes to roofing. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today at 903-689-0800. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right. Corey, I've been up here dancing this whole time. Now you're getting in a little on the dance, and we're having a good time. The vibes are high. The weather's cold, but the vibes are high.
Got the Blue Blazes over there getting involved with the band, cheerleaders down the track.
I guess they've run out of footballs to throw, maybe.
Student section hasn't sat down the whole night. It's been awesome.
It has been. It's been a great atmosphere, especially love to see that on the road and everything.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see what next week homecoming is going to be like.
It's going to be a packed house. That's what we're looking for. Got all the coaches walking on the sideline, encouraging all those guys, telling them good job. It's been a good night for the team.
Yeah, now let's just get out of here.
Absolutely, yeah. Community's kicking with the wind here. We've got Adams back deep instead of Skyler. Got Tristan on the other side. Jackson's still in there. And we make a young mistake there.
Yeah, Adams going to be down there at the 5.
Lost his footing, got the ball on the 5-yard line. We should have just let that ball roll into the end zone and get that on the 25. But that's one of those coaching points that they'll make in film tomorrow.
In a game like this, you might be looking for things.
Well, always. There's always going to be stuff that you can point out. You know what? One of the things I'd say is remain humble or be humbled. So it's one of the things that you look at when you're watching film.
Touchdowns. He came into the game with 10 rushing, 10 passing. 4 passing tonight, no rushing, so he'll have 24 total.
Absolutely.
Skylar Lewis got a pair that brings him up to 8 on the year, and Jackson Hare got his first 2 touchdowns of the season.
Sure did. Got a short run here. It's going to bring us out to maybe the 9-yard line.
And would very much like to see just hold on to the ball for the last 3.5 minutes.
Just get some first downs, get it to where we can kneel it out.
Coach Mo, again, thanks for making your debut with us. Not your debut. You did join us in week 1 at Jacksonville during the halftime show, but making your debut as far as the full game goes.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure to have you, man.
Hey, like my Pawpaw John would always say, I wouldn't take a gold stick for this. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. There we go.
Big run.
There we go. Look at him.
He's still going.
Absolutely.
Up close to the 40. Huge run.
That was a JV running back 2 weeks ago, and he just got a first down in a district ball game on varsity. So that's some great experience for
you love to see that.
Keyshawn. Absolutely.
Getting an opportunity and just absolutely making the most of it. You know, we very much saw something similar last season with a guy like Rose Luke, and of course he's become a huge part of this team.
Absolutely. Yeah, D had that first half against Liberty Ilo last week before he went down, and we look to get him back next week. So, again, continuing to get healthy, continuing to improve, and then just gaining confidence week by week. Giving it to Keyshawn again, going around the edge. Able to pick up a few there. We're able to get Andreas started in there for a big block. He was able to secure the edge there, tied in. Still got Isaac in, but we do have Godwin on the other side over there. So Vincent's come out of the game, and Aiden's come out of the game. Isaac's now come out of the game. We've got some young guys in there and some guys getting some pivotal reps on the O-line. Right up the gut, pretty close to a first down. But again, clock still churning, clock still moving here. Going to be 3rd and 1. Coach Faircloth just brought Iverson over to the sideline, mentioned something to him as he's making the play call.
Oh,
they're giving him the
first
down.
Okay, and I guess from now on you could just knee it out from here.
Absolutely, we'll take that.
Coach, before we get out of here, again, I can't thank you enough for this, but I think we've got to name at least a player of the game, if not players of the game. Who are you thinking right now?
Man, Gino with 3
It's
interceptions.
yeah.
He's got to be at least one of them. And then Jackson
I would throw
with 2
Jackson
touchdowns.
there in there as well. Yeah, I think those are going to be our 2 players of the game. Again, brought to you by the Way Bible Church. Go join them at 9 a.m. or 10:45 on Sundays, 6:15 on Wednesday nights. And you can catch their live stream at 10:45.
Yeah, and I'll say that Brady Driver had an excellent game as well, throwing the ball. His completion percentage has got to be well up there. Didn't throw many incompletions.
Yeah, and even all the ones that were, I mean, I think of like a Skylar Lewis one that was just a dropped pass,
right.
you know.
He was able to do things with his legs, do things with his arm, made great reads. So, excellent job all the way around. Offensive line did a great job in pass pro. And
he gets it out to Iverson.
Getting the ball right there on the RPO with Cody. That's an excellent pass there, an excellent catch with Caden throwing the ball to Iverson. Good job.
We'll see if that's the final play of the game or not.
That's going to be the final play of the game.
By a final score of 36-7. Coach, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been a blast. We will be back next Friday night for homecoming starting at 7 p.m. Huge win for the Wildcats. I want to give a big shout out to everyone here at Chad's Media, Jeremy DeLorge, Chloe Copel, my producer, the man who keeps the show running at all times, Corey Hankins. I'm Tyler Lennon.
Hey, and
stay classy, Sulphur Springs.
And